Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past. Finding reasons to smile and to laugh, and whenever it's a bad day, music is my band-aid. all the lights. Spent an hour with my memories, and then I realized it's not all black and white. Like I was colorblind, but mentally, yeah. Now my days are brighter, just no longer feeling tired. I don't wear my PJs every day, 'cause I would rather be outside. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. It's my band. Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
the sun. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to World Esports Cup, powered by Infinix Smartphone in association with India Today Gaming and streaming partner being Platonia Esports. We are again initiating with the Indian chapter in terms of group stages. I am Star Tanya. Alongside me, it is Arka. Arka, how are you feeling today?
I mean, I'm pretty much excited, pumped up at this point of time because I really, really want to see who's going to be on the top in the group stages because we saw it was like the diamonds were cut through with some stones, to be specific. Like the underdogs dominating on the professional teams was something like that. So I just want to see which of the left out diamonds are actually capable of bearing those stones, or will those stones be crushed is the bigger question. So I'm just hoping to see more action coming up. Yes, I'm feeling absolutely great. What else can you expect from a tournament like this?
Absolutely. What else can we expect? Well, certainly I am expecting something super coming in the few six matches itself, because we have got Team TSM and Six Sense, both of them together. Now the roster
Yep.
has recently switched. I really want to see these teams definitely know the strategies, counter strategies, and exactly how to reciprocate with what situation. And now them being against each other is one of the key factor for the day, at least to watch out for, about how the teams are going to fight against each other or how they are going to go back foot, because captains are changed for sure, strategies cannot be changed overnight.
Yep, that is for sure. At the same time, the bigger question is going to be what kind of synergy as these people maintain. Because when you have a roster set for yourself or played certain matches, it's going to be easier for you. You don't need to give few calls like when to come for a backup, what is to be done. But when it's a new roster altogether, it's going to be very challenging for a few players because obviously the synergy won't be built. And sometimes it's also important for them to understand one another's movements within the game. I have seen few teams, especially when the a few underdog teams who have played together. It's just that they do understand when a person is going right for a flank or when a person is cooking up a grenade, they know the other player is supposed to be back, giving him a cover fire or backing him up. The same thing, I would expect from the teams of the new rosters. It's going to be a little tough for them, but they'll be able to do it. But what are these teams fighting for? They're fighting for the overall prize pool of 75 lakh rupees. That's the total prize pool coming in over here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is World Esports Cup, getting bigger and bigger every season. 75 lakh rupees is what it is. Right behind them, we are going to distribute it and see how things goes. The biggest chunk is going to be taken by the first place of 35 lakh rupees, and right behind them the second place is going to take 15 lakh rupees. The third is going to take 8 lakh rupees. Fourth is going to take 6, fifth 4, sixth 2, seventh 1.5, and eighth 1. At the same time, let's not forget the more bigger picture of all these things. The big titles coming in the bottom: the best underdog team 50,000, the best clutch 50,000, best IGL 50,000, MVP 50,000, and the fan favorites 50,000. So all these small titles actually make this tournament unique, and I do believe that Tanya is going to agree with me on this.
Absolutely, I definitely do agree. These titles are going to matter a lot for the underdogs in particular. Here, you are not only for the prize pool, but also for the fame and for the growth coming in. You get recognized in such tournaments, and if you get the recognition, we have seen
Yep.
ORGs buying an entire roster. So maybe this might just be the start of you, and we are part of your start. So good luck to all 12 teams participating today. And ultimately, it is Indian stages once again. Long days taken. We had 3 days for Indian Invitational, then we had 3 days for Pakistan Invitational, then coming back to Nepal Invitational. Now we are here for the group stages of India. Total of 12 teams again participating, and all those have qualified here. Coming back to the World Esports Cup, about how the day is going to be. It is going to be Group 1 participating with the very first segment for the day, having Bermuda, Purgatory, and Kalahari. Then there is going to be a short break, switch of casters, followed by the same map repetition, which is again going to be Bermuda, Purgatory, Kalahari. Now, out of context, Tarka, which is your favorite map?
For me, obviously, it's going to be the map of Kalahari because, the kind of capability Kalahari actually brings up, because every time a map of Kalahari is played, it's going to predict, what is going to be in the overall points table. But at the same time, I would like to say Kalahari map is one of the game changers for everybody, because when it comes to the map of Bermuda and Purgatory, it's easier for you to at least go for a decent rotation. But when it comes to the map of Kalahari, the rotations are going to be challenged every now and then, or else the drop locations itself will get compromised, and due to which there's going to be a bit of an issue. So I do believe that Kalahari would be the better map for me. At the same time, let's not forget that Purgatory, the bigger map, makes sure that every player is challenged every now and then.
Absolutely. And Bermuda, the commonmost one, comforting one, and the easiest one as well, where you can go ahead, pick some risky moves, or maybe just go for the trial and error chapter. Let's see if there are any teams who are going ahead for the trial and error basis, or are they going to go ahead with their same repetitive strategy. Now, talking
Yep.
about strategy, I really want to see where would TSM and Six Sense land, because the hot drop for both the teams is supposedly Mars Electric for two players, and the 50-50 split, next remaining players going towards the factory. Imagine we are going to see crash landing here, one team getting eliminated, and from the start itself, if they have changed their drop points, we can expect some changes in the play set as well. So drop point is already going to give us small answers about these two teams fighting against each other. Apart from that, it is going to be Bermuda. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very excited, and with that excitement, I would also want to explain you some points table system. The team to take away Booyah is going to get total of 12 points, so on and so forth until position 10. You are going to secure at least 1 point. But for 11 and 12, we have got no standing points, no placement points whatsoever. But what you are going to get is as many kills you are able to accumulate with only 8 players into the bottom. So if at all it is possible, you are able to get 4 frags for yourself. Though that is going to be the maximum amount of points you can accumulate for yourself.
Yeah, but at the same time, just that 4 kill points can actually put you, better than the rank number 8 or 9. So it's important for you to pick some frags. At the same time, if you're able to pick up to 5 to 6 frags in the beginning of the game and later get, you go down in the fifth or the sixth position, it's still gonna give you a whooping 12 points. So remember that kill points actually is gonna play a major role in all of these tournaments. At the same time, it's gonna play a major role in maintaining the consistency basically for any of these teams. This points table seems to be the best of how it can be, but at the same time, kill points, the way that has mattered, that has helped out most of the Indian teams to actually get qualified, is something which has been one of the best things for us.
Absolutely, it is one of the best things. Which are not only Indian teams. Ultimately, we are going to have three nations battle against each other towards the grand finals.
Yeah.
But still, there's a long journey to follow here. First, we are going to see total of Indian journey. Then we are going to see total of Pakistan journey, and then comes Nepal journey. Out of which four teams will come in from every nation, which are going to qualify for the grand finals. So the interest is going to multiply as the day passes by. But for Indian viewers, I'm very sure you are excited about today's play, today's team, and keep the excitement on. We are going for a short break, so see you on the other side.
Just to know what you need. Restless every time we start looking at.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know the wait was for a long, but right now the wait is over. Everybody are in. And let me remind you guys who are the people who are actually playing today so that, the excitement keeps shooting as I take every single name, because we all know that the big names are included in this as well. Black Flag Army, Team Insane Esports, Team TG, VR Gamers, Stone Crushers, Yakuza Seniors, TSM, Tamil Gamers Brotherhood, Arrow Gaming, Aura Gaming, Six Sense, and we have RASMIC RAAZ. RASMIC RAAZ, is it? Seems to be a small technical glitch where we are still not. Probably Tanya is back, probably. Is she back? Okay, there's been a small technical issue, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't think it's going to bother us much. But yes, as we were speaking about these teams performing, and we can expect them to actually do something more incredible when it comes to this game, because we all know that it's going to be a bit hard for the teams to actually take off with a new roster, which we have already spoken about. Me and Tanya did speak about it, telling that few people have come in with a new kind of rosters, so the synergy is going to lag. But sometimes when it comes to the game of a battle royale, when it comes to the game of Free Fire, especially, forget about battle royale. It's just that when you go in the flow, when you're connecting shots, when the crosshair is placing to the right spot, there is no necessary for any kind of synergy. And I do believe that it's going to be easy. And yes, Tanya, I know you would agree on that as well.
Absolutely. The synergy will be something that might be missed, or maybe they have achieved it with some strong grinds, because before the tournaments, players tend to go 18 hours, 16 hours of non stop practices, and now that also needs
Yep.
a lot of courage and skill. So I think maybe we can expect, like, there's a margin of 10 to 20% where we can expect the synergy being missed, but ultimately, after lots and lots of practice, that might have been covered. We've got Arrow Gaming and Aura Gaming as well today. We have seen Aura Gaming performing very well into the previous few tournaments. So this can be also a tough competition for
Yep.
teams like Team TSM, Team Six Sense. So competition is going to be very equalized. RASMIC RAS, the team that you're talking about, they also joined in through the qualification process, and I think this is also a team to watch out for, because ultimately
True.
they're watching out for standing points more over rather kill points. So I would want to see, are they going to continue with the same strategy, or they would want to go ahead with some new skills, because with every passing day you need to bring up something new. You cannot go into the repetitive play set.
I completely agree with you on this, but at the same time, until now the ranking point was very different. Like, what I'm meaning to say is that sometimes the ranking points is going to make you sustain, only if you have already put up a good point on the board. If you're trying to rely on ranking points throughout, I don't think so it's going to be possible, because kill points, the other team, when they have a better kill point, they're going to kick you out of this tournament. And that has already happened before. We were able to see some ties happening in the previous stages where people got taken out. But at this point of time, we'll be stepping into the map of Bermuda, ladies and gentlemen. This is the views, the better views of Bermuda at this point of time, without anybody in the flight path at this. And finally, we get into the group stages, day one, map one, World Esports Cup, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first game, and I do believe that things are going to get kicked off in a very harsh way in the first game, as the flight path is almost going to the center.
And diagonally splitting the map into 50-50. Rimnam Village already into the hands of Team Aura Gaming. Let's see where are the players trying to go. Team TGB did go towards the highest resource loot zone, but then making the move towards Observatory. Flight path was quite convenient to give a very easy spread out. Still, there is a crash landing on the ground of factory. This is where exactly we were talking about at the start of the day. It is 6 versus Team TSM. Illuminati is able to take down Stoner. The early brawl expected. One more player put to shut down. Martin by Old Monk, 2 frags confirmed by Team TSM, and 2 more remaining for 6 cents. Are they going to go ahead as a survival? And JYT is taking down a Medron. TSM is putting everything down for Team 6 cents, and now I think the last man remaining has nothing to do but save his life, go as far as possible. Zian will be the last man standing.
Yeah, and this is the best. This is what I say when I say that you need to take the fight to the enemy. TSM, as soon as they got down, the way they landed right on the guns was the best part for them. And eventually, like scavengers, going around clearing the complete squad of 6 cents at this point of time. Zian will be hiding as much as possible, but look at what people are doing. Old Monk is being holding that melee. Not only Old Monk, even Malik with him is holding that melee, trying to make a statement that do not come and clash with us on our drop location, because we are the kings of this place. And let's see whether they'll be able to maintain the same thing in the next map. But for now, yes, the matches seems to be going everything in the favor of TSM. BMP on the other side with the McLaren in the beginning itself wants to go around making a lot of sound towards the side of Cape Town. How things will turn out for them will be the bigger question, because the more sound you make, the more enemies you're going to attract.
Absolutely, vehicular rotations are definitely one of the toughest part to engage into, but then the easiest and most convenient as well to immediately rush. You can clearly see Team TSM have completed their loot on the grounds of factory, now using the rotations toward Mars Electric. No split was spotted of 50-50. Let's see what is happening next, because for now I can clearly see the flight path was good. Spread out could have been good as well, but Team 6 Cents and TSM has got an entire rivalry within themselves created. We can expect the same sort of a play set coming in the future as well. 3 frags, looks content, look happy. If you have a look at Black Flag Army, it is going to be Zedu, Chulbul, Cox, Cosmic and 1000. They are very busy, very occupied in terms of procuring all the loots available. And on the ground of the Bima success strip, it is going to be Team TIE, that is Team Insane Esports, and one last man coming in now from, it has to be Stone Crusher, or yeah, it is Stone Crusher. He's not the last man though, if I'm not mistaken. He is split apart from his other teammates.
Yes, Stone Crushers, the team to watch out for, because we have seen that this team is actually capable of taking down, squads like continuously, like no matter when they have the right kind of inventory, no matter how many teams are going to come on their faces, they're going to make sure that they take one team down and also protect themselves, protect their players of not taking, not losing anybody. But at the same time, we can see the formation coming in from the side of Stone Crushers. It's like they're building a wall to the center of the map itself with equal distances from one another. Let's see how that is going to turn out for them. Team DGB is the team we are looking at this point of time. That is Tamil Gamers Brotherhood on the side of Observatory. The lone owners of Observatory at this point of time will be really happy to hold this. Stone Crushers on the other side with the best lineup they could have. We have Slayer, we have Rutvik, we have Rajput and Vaibhav at this point of time. On the southern side of Bhima Sakti strip, they have a lot of farming to do as of now, because we can see that not the whole squad has got enough number of loot in their name. Same goes with the side of TIE. We can see 1 health kit, 2 glue walls without a helmet and a vest from the side of TIE. So it's time for them to actually go around, get the right kind of farming, because we have seen like teams like teams like TSM is not going to stop themselves as soon as they see their enemy, because they are pretty much strong when it comes to their synergy. They exactly know when to give the backup. They exactly know when to go down and when to be revived.
Absolutely, I wouldn't deny with that as well. But if you have a look at Team SC, they are also lagging a lot of loot. So is Team TIE, but they are trying to cross the path against one of the team, which is RASMIC. RAAZ, who are new to the clock tower and to the sniper tower, if I'm not mistaken. And now the fight is on. The player chasing into the open area from Team Insane Esports. Shahid was spotted, but for now he's using the glue wall as a savior. He's going to heal himself up. But I'm afraid if there's any way where he can show his back and run away, if he goes into the front, he's going to face the wrath of Stone Crushers. If he go behind, he might have to fight against Team RASMIC. RAAZ Shahid is stuck into the open area. And we did mention earlier that Shahid doesn't have so many glue walls to work out with, and it is zero. No health kits, no glue walls, no throwables, no armors, no vest. How long will Shahid survive? We will need a vest. Spotted and taken down by Weber with 80 shots and confirmed as well.
Yep, that is what happens. A small pixel being visible behind a tree is more than enough for the enemies to take you down, because it only takes 2 bullets of AC-80 to get you down. On the other side, Stone Crushers looking a little more prominent after the team of TSM. It is Stone Crushers who have actually started off this game on their favor. At the same time, let's not forget how things are going to turn out for the side of Stone Crushers, because they've already taunted their enemies, right? Now the enemies will be looking forward to take revenge against them. TIE is the squad which chose to go into the blue zone. They're gonna be blessed with a lot of firepower. Let's not forget that as well. Even though, if the blue zone is previously looted as well, there's going to be ample amount of loot for the others to also come in and make sure that they get a decent amount of loot for themselves. At the same time, Stone Crushers, after taking down a player, we can see a level 3 helmet and a level 2 vest coming in their favor. We can see that, Arrow on the other side have seen with the Kar 98 tries to connect shots against the side of Boss. It did not go that well for them, but still, detecting an enemy was the major issue, is the most important thing, and running away from them is the major issue. And it looks like Arrow Gaming has started off on a very good note. One more shot to that car, and that's going to be enemy running out in the open, and let's see whether they'll be able to take the hard cover in front of them. Yes, they choose to do so, but this time, Arrow Gaming can actually rush in and take them down, because they're playing a split gameplay, and 4 players of Arrows are actually sticking together.
They are sitting together. They and on the grounds of Bhima Sakti strip, they're also going for the split of 2:1:1. If one of the players is caught off guard, it might be a risky move. Coming back to Team Stone Crusher, now they have to face. Yeah, they are going to have a face off with Total Gaming right now. And coming back to Team WRG, on the grounds of Plantation, they are sharing the grounds with Arrow Gaming, as already mentioned. But Cartulista is turning into the highly populated area. Tamil Gamer Brotherhood are also joining in here. So 3 total of teams. Who is going to turn the mincemeat of the sandwich? That time is going to show us. Coming back to Team Aura Gaming, John Cena is always the man to watch out for. He just goes insane when he picks up the form. Let's see which is going to be the exact spot where he goes into the charge on form on the grounds of Hangar, where nobody decided to land. Ultimately, through the way of rotations, Team Insane Esports making their way towards Hangar after losing one player. So as a trio, now they are on the verge of getting the best of the loots. Let's see what loots are they going to take if they are able to get that hand cannon. Well, vending machine is definitely the easiest way to procure all the loots available in terms of backpack, helmets, and vests. You don't have to waste any of your minutes or seconds to roam around, find it out. But they definitely wasted all the minutes and seconds. Indeed, earned those yellow tokens, to be precise.
Yep, let's see how things will turn out, as this Mexican standoff could take place anytime. It's just that the crosshair of Team TGP is on the Stone Crushers right now. Viper comes out in the open. Shots were not connected. Yes, it does connect at the end of the day. Confirmation also comes in, and it looks like Stone Crushers right now will be pumping. The blood is going to be pumping through their brains at this point of time, because literally they came out in the open with so much overconfidence that nobody's going to tag them. Ultimately, 3 shots was more than enough for the side of Team TGB to take them down and confirm as well. No backup came in. No use of Chrono Sheet was also visible at that point of time. Also, the other demons are just opposite to the side of Stone Crushers. That's going to be Total Gaming. They've watched these teams play out over here. They've heard the gunshots, and any second soon they'll also be joining this party at this point of time. JYT has taken down John Cena from the side of Team Aura Gaming. It looks like TSM doesn't want to stay back after getting those kills. They want to come in and dominate throughout this game, where even though they are the people who are actually holding, who's been held by the side of Aura Gaming, they're still not stopping themselves. JYT puts Unstop also over there. It's going to be hard for God Joker from here on with Aman to come in and take down a 4-man squad of TSM, but let's see how things will turn out for them.
Let's see how things are going to turn out for them, because you've clearly seen two players are taken down by Jay Whitey with a perfect bolt action rifle K9, one shot, one knock, and then there was no scope of revival. Loss of two players. Aura Gaming is definitely struggling bad. It is a 4v2 situation. Circle is definitely centralized. I would have wanted to see about how Aura Gaming was struggling to just survive, or are they able to get any picks, but ultimately we are towards Stone Crusher on the grounds of Catalyst Tiva, and Kaushik Malik is able to take down one more player of Aura Gaming. And if we have a look at Team Black Flag Army, Spot Strong Team got the vehicles already on the verge of rotations.
Yep, let's see how things will turn out for BFA at this point of time. Yet again, they're stepping into the hard zone. I would like to say towards the side of Katulistiva is more and more people, and we have to see how things will turn out. As we can see, the TSM is going to put a shutdown probably towards the side of Aura Gaming, or probably one last player who's pretty much still alive. They've got enough number of frags in their name. They love the zone also to support them when it starts to shrink in. But at the same time, BFA getting in close proximity to Bhima Sakti Strip. There's another team pretty much held over there. Let's see how things will turn out for them. But Arrow Gaming having a good spot on the side of Plantation will have to look out for the back. Yes, they're using UAVs every now and then to make sure that they don't get detected. But the crosshairs of Arrow on the side of team number 3, who's going to be the patty in the sandwich any second soon, this is a point of concern for them.
This is definitely going to be a point of concern for them. Coming back to Team Total Gaming, they are into the hard covers on the grounds of Cartless Tiva, and Stone Crushers are still within the same L-shaped compound. Two players outside, one player above. That is going to give them an advantage to get the perfect 360. Let's see how are they going to utilize it, because above them there's going to be a Team Tamil Brotherhood. And if you have a look at Team TSM, they've already procured total of 7 kills on the grounds of Hanger without losing any players. They are literally demolishing any team coming against them. Shivam is going to be the man right now against them. Team in Insane Esports, automatically they have an upper hand of being extra in terms of members, in terms of numbers. It is a 4v3 situation, but Zone is not favoring Team TSM. Old Monk has also realized he needs to make a move with the longer route instead of losing his life for no reason, and they are going for the booyah and gatekeeping opportunity for Vishal as well. And now Team TIE is not willing to pick up any fight. They are making a move towards the center of the circle, or maybe just the crescent of the circle.
Yes, they want to stay at the crescent of the circle, try to keep the side of TSM or trying to come in. At the same time, TSM have got enough frags to cool themselves down. It's not important for them to go all in and get those kills, because sometimes you're going to get backstab, or probably they're going to get third partied, which is not, you do not want to get into that scenario in this in the beginning of the game itself, because everybody will be wanting to, get their bullets tagged to you. Everybody wants to get those kill points as soon as possible. As the circle is going to shrink even more, we are able to see that it's going to be a group of people holding their ground. The next circle is going to make people get in close proximity with one another. The skirmishes are going to be huge, especially for the side of TGB, TSM, Total Gaming, and SC. It looks like all the T's will be fighting out with one another, and ending up is going to be one T inside the circle.
It is going to be very, very difficult. Let's see who is going to make this journey easier towards the booyah. For now, Stone Crushers have also made a move. Circle was too easternized to be precise, and now only two teams having the advantage of Circle. And gradually, once again, Kaushik Malik is able to take down one more knock, so that turns itself into the 8th or ninth frag for Team TSM. We are going to get to know that soon as well. Through the bridge, Team TGB is also making a move, and they have got some opponents waiting for him. And now racing into the open is going to turn very, very difficult. DJ ability used over here, and as a trio they are still surviving. Rajput is knocked down by Shivam with the double barrel M1887, and he is also
Oh.
confirmed by Slayer, flawlessly confirmed with Mag 7. But now the tables are turning. Ritvik down, Rajput down, Slayer with very low in HP is immediately trying to revive his teammate, and right now Shivam is also doing the same, turning it to a 2v2 affair. Will Rajput be revived? Indeed, yes, the players are revived once again, and Jay Whitey coming to the action from distance. He's also trying to pick as many kills as possible. A three-man roster alive, healing at themselves as early as possible. And over here, Rajput is taken down once again. Will he be revived? Will be the question. And Slayer with Max 7 is able to take down. The trades are on, and so are the
Oh,
pushes. Insane
nice.
OP, totally slayed by Slayer from Team Stone Crusher.
I mean, this is what I said about Stone Crushers, but they'll have to watch this grenade which has been cooked towards them. They all have to jump down or things can be wrong for them. They've lost Ruthvik in this case. Team RZ are pretty overconfident because they're trying to challenge 2-3 teams at the same time, which could be a bit of a problem for them. It's turning out to be a four-way love story which has started off over here. We don't know how many bodies are going to fall over here. Team DGB is taking advantage of every single look and corner. Stone Crushers are almost down. Last player will be the man standing. Team DGB are also in the crosses of Total Gaming at this point of time. It looks like Total Gaming is also getting involved against the side of Stone Crushers, and I think Stone Crushers are going to get to the end. But Team TSM also coming into this picture. Well, Olmong got knocked out because of the zone. Look at that. It's going to be confirmed as well. BFA, Total Gaming, TSM, everybody in the action. TSM have already got 11 frags in their name. Kaushik Malik is cooking up a grenade. Might be connecting someone any second soon. And let's see what's going to happen. Yes, he connects another player. And that's going to be end of Team RZ.
RASMIC RAAZ going back to the lobby with total of 13 flags already, and if they get Booyah, it is going to be a massive 25 points. But will they be allowed to take away Booyah? Because still there are 5 teams within the lobby, 17 players alive. Team Arrow Esports, a roster strong, no player lost, but 1 kill earned. I think this is the team within the edge of the circle, have got an upper ground advantage as well as some snipers to work out with. Attacks are still on, damage is being delivered, and ultimately it is Shino is able to take down Zedu with the perfect arm attack, and also Chulbul recurrent knock, and now the first confirmation. What a beautiful play coming in, and the advantage of height and the snipers that I was talking about is definitely coming to the play beautifully. One more frag confirmed. Shinu on the roar with the arm shots, literally doing it into the best possible way.
I mean, at the same time, Team Total Gaming, I've heard that Arrow Gaming is right now taking it. Mafia Bala comes up with the right kind of grenade, takes down ABD, and he confirms him as well. Mafia Bala is trying to push in. There are only 2 men standing. Mafia and Mafia Bala have a lot of job to do for themselves. They're putting grenades behind the glue wall, clearing it off. At the same time, they have to watch out for Shino on the other side with that sniper. He's able to do a lot more than what he actually does. Roshan on the other side is also cooking up a grenade. Mafia Bala is also cooking at the same time. It's going to be Mafia and Mafia Bala together against it's going to be a 2v3 situation where Roshan is already cooking more grenades in his name. Roshan has taken down Mafia Bala, probably a confirmation, and he confirms Mafia as well, and that's a goodbye for the side of Total Gaming, all thanks to Roshan's 2 good grenades, and that's a very well cooked grenade for sure.
And the precision of aim, undeniable fact. Shinu with the arm shots, Roshan with the grenade attacks. Team Arrow is doing very well as a trio. Team TSM with total of 13 frags. They are also as a trio. Look at the Jay Whitey and Kaushik Malik, 5 frags each. One player taking down an entire squad with that 1 extra kill. A beautiful hand-to-hand companionship spotted here. It is a 3v3. Kaushik Malik using the glue walls, making a move. Circle is going to be advantageous, as well as they have got a cover of a chimney for now. On the course, YAKUZA Senior, the team who was hidden into the ninja pattern by far, coming into the action with all 4 men alive and are able to trade one of the player down. And now Zedu is also able to take down Suhail. On the course, Black Flag Army is taken down by Suhail. Will Suhail be revived will be the question for now, and I don't think he was allowed. And Team TSM decimated by the grenades of Roshan, the perfect grenadier for the team. It is 3v3 situation, fight of the equals. Who takes away the Booyah? YAKUZA Seniors, the team who went ninja by far, or Team Arrow, who was also going for the same strategy, but after the grenades coming in from Roshan, they have been spotted every single time. Roshan is still trying to get the picks with the grenades.
Yep, it's over here is the best part. Rohan is not only using it as an offense, but also as defense. He's taken down the grenadier of the team. Now it making the balance a little uneven, but towards the side of Arrow Gaming at this point of time. Arrow Gaming not only have the control of the zone, but also the control of this fight. He's trying to push in. Roshan is coming in with the melee. He goes in for a jump shot with that Max 7, gets connected. It's going to be RNS who's going to be trading it out as well. The last 2 players standing. Roshan is going to put up a grenade and an AWM shot at the end to end the story. Arrow Gaming taking things in style. It was Max 7, AWM, as well as a grenade, putting the complete squad out. And I do believe that was one of the best ways for you to take the Booyah in your name.
Absolutely, congratulations, Arrow Esport, for such a strong start. Not showing yourself, saving yourself for the final circle, and successfully taking away the booyah. Sheenu with the Om, Roshan with the grenade. What a deadly combo it was. I would say it was a deadly duo for distant fights that they were trying to pick, using grenades into the attacking side as well as defensive side. I think Arrow Esports did everything required to get. This is a very good jump start for Arrow Esports. Let's hope they are able to maintain the continuity with the start that they have procured, because you need to make sure you are consistent. Not only one match shall be so strong, but the continuity
Yep.
for the same set of play should also be spotted every now and then.
I do have to agree with you on that, but at the same time, I think TSM have done the job, because it's like they've secured 12 frags before they go down, and that is equivalent to attaining a booyah. Rank points of the booyah is 12 points, so I do believe that they have done their job. At the same time, the rest of the points which they were achieved because of the placement point, it's going to be like kill points for the others. At the same, I do believe they're going to be in stagnant with equivalent with the side of Arrow Gaming, who have secured a booyah over here, or probably outnumbering them as well. And there was one slithering snake who came late into it. It was the seniors who came in. I thought that the seniors will have an advantage against the side of Arrows. They had control of the zone. They were on the higher grounds. All they had to do was stick together. It looks like they did not choose to do that, and that is why they got taken down in between. TSM on the other side, pretty much getting into the circle was the bigger issue for them in the final circle, because obviously Arrow was gatekeeping them, and we all know the grenadier of Arrow was using it both as a defensive weapon and as well as an offensive weapon, where he saw a grenade was being cooked by the opposite side. He started to put the grenade to his face so that he restrict that projectile in reaching his teammates. At the same time, he knew where the enemies were standing, and he made sure that he lands that grenade right on the head of that enemy, and he'll be the grenadier to watch out for from here on. Looking at this, 1 point away is going to be Arrow Esports with 10 kill points, and I do believe that Arrow Esports are making a statement over here in association with TSM FTX, because both of them have achieved 22 and 21 points, and with the total number of teams inside, the total number of players inside, these two have cleared off 23 players, and I do believe that's the best way to start this tournament, the best way to start this group.
Absolutely, this group is turning very, very interesting, and the temperatures are already hyped up. There was no warm up at all coming in from Team TSM, picked up the fight all the way from factory, and if I'm not mistaken, they were surviving until position 3. Very well played. Talking about Arrow Esports, saving yourself until the third circle, not exposing, not revealing, and I think they have done very, very good work. But then comes position 3 and 4. Yakuza seniors getting total of 12 points with surviving until position 3, whereas Total Gaming were able to get some kill points. That is why they are on position 3, sharing the score. Coming back to the next half of the leaderboard, Aura Gaming, the team from whom we were expecting, goes empty-handed with total of 0 scores. Same goes for Insane Esports with total of 0 scores, 6 cents. The last man who just chased out of the battle of factory side against Team TSM and surviving until position 10. That is how they have got 1 point. And if we talk about we are gamers, where certainly no kills, but 5 standing points to work out with in RASMIC. RAAZ, the team near to the clock tower, survived a little longer, were also able to get that 1 kill. That is how they have got 5 points for now. And TGB, well, we did see long rotations coming in from this team, from observatory towards peak, then to rotate,
Yep.
then again towards plantation, but it did not end up as they wanted to, because rotation shall be in a way where you're not crossing the paths where you might lose the battle, but ultimately they were decimated.
Yep, I would like to agree to you on that. But at the same time, the second half of the table, the total of 6 teams had only 5 frags in their name. That comes up to say the top of the table. The table toppers had, the biggest chunk or the best thing to play when it comes to the
Yeah.
kill points. But the rank points seems to be saving them who are on the bottom. But at the same time, in the next match, they would want to stop teams like Arrow Gaming and TSM in the beginning itself, because if they continue to decimate them like this, by the end of first day itself, they're going to cement their positions in the top two and make sure the other fight out for the second or the third or the fourth position. Because we have seen that the teams who are on the top, who get that momentum, who are pretty confident within the gameplay they're playing, they tend to continue to do the same, because the synergy seems to be working out for them, as well as the crosshair seems to be sitting at the right spot. So it's important for them to actually continue to do so. But at the same time, the teams on the bottom are not, these are not the teams who are very weak. These are the teams who have played professionally in a, at least for a brief period of time. They do understand the scenario of losing the first 2 matches, or probably going down with 0 points in the beginning itself. and the team which has gone down is Aura Gaming, and I don't think so Aura Gaming is one of those teams, who are a little like an underdog. They've already become a professional team, make their name know everywhere, so they'll be trying to strategize or probably counter strategize against any team who's going to be coming in front of them. And let's see whether this time, let's see whether the team of I think it was Six Sense who tried to challenge TSM in their drop location. Let's see whether they'll be repeating the same thing in the second match.
Absolutely, I want to see. They usually take Team TSM at least used to take landing near to the ski lodge, just beneath that.
Yeah,
And if that is going to be once again 4 versus 4, I want to see this time who wins this battle. Fight or Factory goes into the pockets of Team TSM, because some sort of a rivalry is definitely going to be there when you know the exact strategies and firepower of Team TSM, and particularly Mr. Jay Whitey alongside Kaushik. It was a deadly combo created. It was the battle of if we see Jay White, he was using K9. If we see other man, which was Kaushik Malik, he was getting some picks with the grenade as well as some close call weapons. So somewhere it was a very good synergy required between these two players, and they need to make sure they continue it towards the map of Purgatory. Now talking about map
yeah.
of Purgatory, the intent in most interesting part is circle and rotations.
Pretty much correct. Circle and rotations is what you have to watch out for, but at the same time, making sure that you do not burn your resources in the map of Purgatory just because you see an enemy in a mid range. It's not important for you to take those shots or try to cook some grenade, because it's gonna be very hard for you, apart from the snipers, to put a player down on the opposite side. Even if you put them down, it's not gonna be easy for you to immediately rush in and take them down, like how you can do in the map of Kalahari or Bermuda. So they have to make sure that they get a bit more closer. While they're getting close, they use their firepower as a counter attack rather than going in as a full on attack mode. They have to use it as a defensive gameplay, go in a bit more closer once they know that we are close enough to throw some grenades, or eventually to pick up the pace and go in and take that enemy. That is when they have to take those fights. These are the basic things when it comes to the map of Purgatory. At the same time, it looks like the snipers are getting into the game. We saw that JYT started it off, and then we had somebody from Arrow was also doing it. So I do believe that the snipers are going to have an higher opportunity of taking players down in the map of Purgatory. It's just that they'll require something better than an AWM, like an M80, so that through the glue walls, even if an enemy is knocked, they can actually confirm them. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are stepping into the second map of the day. This is going to be the map of Purgatory, where everything seems to be on the line for the teams on the bottom. TSM, as always, jumping it down at the ski lodge, and it looks like one other team is wanting to go with them as well. The flight path seems to be going to the center of the circle, as we can see that the flight, yes, it's going to be dissecting it right to the center, giving an opportunity for everybody to go to their respective drop locations. TIE is gone pretty much close to TSM, and let's see whether they're going to be having the same fate off the side of Six Sense in the beginning of the game itself.
Absolutely, we can see if the fate is repetitive or no. For now, Yakuza seniors going towards the ground of field. And if we have a look at the highest resource loot zone, we can see Team Arrow Esports as well as Team Total Gaming. Arrow Esports have changed their drop locations from Brasilia towards the highest resource loot zone. Now, that is something strange. Talking about the southern island, we have got Stone Crusher as well as RASMIC RAAZ. On the western island, we have total of 3 teams. And if you talk about Aura Gaming, they've got the split of 50-50. Mount Villa, 2 players. Golf Course, 2 players. Arrow Gaming is again picking up fights. This time they're not waiting for the delay
Oh,
for the final circle. And Sheenu once again goes ahead. He's able to procure the sniper, one of his favorite weapon to watch out for. He has
and the
delivered a lot of
shot he
damage to
connected.
Mafia. Yeah, it was perfect, but unfortunately he missed the head. If at all it was a headshot connection, he would have taken down Mafia Bala within just 2 minutes of landing.
Yeah, but at the same time, a very, very clever way to escape from there using that camouflage. People would be thinking that Shino was actually run away, but at the same time, it's going to be hard for anybody to aim at Shino at this point of time. Another shot gets connected from the side of Shino. It looks like Shino is trying to make a statement that you're messing around with the wrong sniper in this game. 2 shots, and using your sniper as a defensive, offensive gameplay. What I mean to say is that he's using it just to scare off his enemies and into their faces. Is really, really good to see. At the same time, you were speaking about Arrow Gaming changing the drop location. It's just that they jumped in a little late, and they found somebody was already in their drop location, so they had to divide themselves and go in different locations, try to get some basic loot for themselves in the beginning, so that then they can regroup. Total Gaming on the other side, Mafia has not got any kinds of health kits in his name. Even though he got shot, it was a very clever move from him to actually run away from there. And I do believe Arrow Gaming is being been blessed with one of the best snipers. If it was someone else from the side of Arrow, probably they would have got taken down.
Absolutely. Shino is the player to watch out for with snipers every single time into the map of Bermuda, into the map of Purgatory, for now at least. And no casualties spotted, no early losses spotted. Unlike previous time, that means Team TSM and Team Six Sense are not going for the same drop point. There is some switch there, and I would want to see where is Team Six Sense for now. Talking about Aura Gaming, this was a split of 50-50 golf course and Mount Villa. It is continuing the same way, and the Team TSM and RO Esports are also not sharing the grounds, though this is the perfect time, as you mentioned, Arka, the perfect farming time, and they will be able to farm a lot if they have got vending machines on the way. If not, they're still going to find out, because the flight path was in such a pattern where the spread outs are very, very convenient, and teams also did not want it to go into fall into any trouble early on. So it was overall a total spread out, no casualties, safe drop points, and Team Six Sense now crossing the path with Team RASMIC. RAAZ Amidron going ahead as a scout, and he is on patrol to just spot out enemies, taking Martin with him and not wanting to pick up any battle. Now, Team Six Sense reuniting once again, and they are near to the lumber mill. Now, that is something unique. We have seen Fab Endro as a TSM then used to take a land at lumber mill, but this time as a Six Sense, he's taking a landing there and looks safe as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, one more thing is that his teammates, his ex-teammates will know that Fabindra would want to land over here. They'll be coming in any second over here to challenge him in his drop location. At the same time, the northern side was completely empty, and it looks like Total Gaming will be taking that opportunity to go to the northern side where nobody dared to land. At the same time, Amidron, while the basics came in a very clear way. When Amidron was traveling with that bike, he knew that enemies were watching his back, and he did not ride in a straight path. He was going in a zigzag way, because that is the best way for you to travel, so that even one bullet can be a little fatal for the player whom you're going to carry behind with you. But at the same time, the circle is taking a very, very eastern shift, the kind of shift which I'd least expected in a map of Purgatory, because we have always seen being favoring the side of Brasilia or Fields as being the zone. I'm not saying that still not favoring these two places. It's just that the shift looks like the zone can end up into the side of Ski Lodge, and TSM would actually want to fall back rather than going into Lumber Mill, go back to Ski Lodge, take control of it as soon as possible, or else it could be a bit of a problem for them.
It can definitely be a problem, and Circle is the biggest villain these days. We are never seeing the normal circle, the trivial circle that used to happen between Brasilia, Fields. Now it is taking every single time into a very different pattern. Either it is the drastic westernized or drastic easternized. For now, it is totally Eastern Circle, and Six Sense versus RASMIC RAAZ. They exactly know where the opponents are, and still going for the sneak peek play. They are trying to get the exact TPP required. And talking about
Oh,
TPP, Rhythm doesn't need it. He is able to take down one player already. Stoner is down and decimated. Team Six Sense this time not into with the hands of TSM. This time Six Sense have lost the very first player by RASMIC RAAZ Punisher, and they were into the open area. It was a perfect opportunity that had to be picked, and it was picked by Punisher to punish. Landing into the lumber mill, RASMIC RAAZ doesn't have any default drop point to be precise, but ultimately they do have one, and they look comfortable as well.
yup, but at the same time, Six Sense again losing a player in the beginning of the game. This is going to be hindering the confidence, because every time they've got down, they'll be the first team to get the first blood against themselves, and that has to be changed in the next map, or else Six Sense could be the team who will be kind of fumbling when it comes to the overall points table. And it's important for them to actually stick together and not run out in the open. I do understand that you get sometimes get tagged when you're taking a rotation between two places, but in the beginning of the game, when you're going around for farming and then you're getting challenged, it's not the kind of start you would be looking out for. At the same time, Arrow Gaming will be looking forward to secure another booyah in their name, and pretty much capable of it. Team RZ is still going behind the team of Six Sense. Look at that, with zip lines this time they want to go in. Six Sense Zion has an opportunity to actually get off that vehicle and shoot at these enemies in the mid-air and take them down even before they reach the other side of zip lines, but it looks like they're not choosing to do so. Or he could eventually tell his teammates in the front that they're coming through zip line, just take them out. That was a big opportunity towards the side of Six Sense, and I don't think they picked it up.
They did not pick it up, but right now Total Gaming are picking up a revenge. Arrow Gaming decimated team Total Gaming, and now it is a time to take the revenge. And we can clearly see Team Arrow was struggling there. Here, if we come back to RASMIC, Raz, once again a player is down on the knees. Will he be revived? Will be the question. Yakuza seniors always wanted to go as passive as possible. This time, once again, they do not want to show their location, do not want to show their position. But Total Gaming, using the vehicles as always, have made a move with the split of 50-50. And Arrow Esports over here, his vehicle is spotted, delivered a lot of damage. Headshot was connected, and he was able to take down one of the players very, very successfully. And the first frag confirmed. The second player has gone with the cover of the rocks, but the vehicle is blasted. So no particular vehicle rotation shall be expected here. Arrow Gaming has lost the player for sure, but still they are with a strong strength as a trio. Total Gaming's Delete
Oh,
using the mini 14 is able to take down one of the player, which is Reaper for now, and RAAZ is also coming in. Delete was down on the knees but was immediately revived.
but at the same time, we saw that Chino was not there. Mafia on the other side, showing the second sniper, the sniper to watch out for, has taken two players down from the team YS, giving an opportunity for his teammate to revive and move away from there. It's going to be YS still suffering in the hands of Mafia. We can see that Suhail this time has got tagged. Mafia doesn't want to fall back. He's like, I'll take care of myself, guys. You just move in and make sure you decimate the team. I'll try to give one knock. And look at that. As soon as the beasts come in, it's going to be falling back from the side of YS. They're trying to pick up a player over here. Reaper has put in a grenade, which could backfire them, but eventually that was a very good defensive grenade coming in. A Mac 10 in the hands of Ravi. Let's see whether they'll be able to stop the side of Team DG, who have come a bit more closer. Reaper gets taken down, and I don't think it's going to be easy for them to stop it. As Rohit comes in, Delete also comes in. YS will be left out with just Amitwala at this point of time. He's also been shut down, and that's a very, very good way to dominate against a team. And this is how you learn from a professional team like Total Gaming. I mean, three-man squad it was, and the way they came in and decimated the whole squad of YS was really commendable.
Absolutely, it was commendable. And on the course, Black Flag Army has put shut down to 6 cents. 6 cents once again getting eliminated quite too early. Circle is about to take a shift, and it still remains easternized. Shall not be a problem anymore. Aura Gaming is already making a move towards the center of the circle through the route of a campsite. And same goes for Team WRG. Let's see if they are going to fight against each other, and they are again into the F1 race, chasing into the zone. And summon airdrops was called here. Let's see who's going to pick that early on. And now God Joker has got different plans. He's able to take down one, Pandak down on the knees, and no team support shall be available. But Ayush is ready to pick up the risk using the chrono ability, trying to revive his teammate. Now that is some sort of bigger risk that team cannot afford to pick up, and Aura Gaming is going all in. The team with 0 points, will they be able to accumulate points this time around? Rotation was very close, race was also very close. Once again, a close battle comes in, and let's see who takes the finisher to whom.
Yeah, BFC on the other side, even though the weightlifting was done by the side of Aura Gaming, it looks like BFA were the team who took the cup for themselves. I mean, the frags were all connected, taken away from the side of Aura Gaming. If some team have to get an MVP for the kind of damage they've given out till now, it should be Aura Gaming in this game so far, because the kind of damage they were able to deal against their side. Oh, on the other side, Aura Gaming, John Cena is like, let's take the skills away from them because they have stolen ours, and he connects that beautiful shot with that M82B. Let's see whether they'll be able to push in and decimate the complete squad of Team D, Team Tamil Gamers. But on the other side, JYT has also come in. It was silent from the side of TSM so far, but it looks like they've started to dissect through a team. Viber on the other side will be connecting. It looks like Sniper has been the new meta in this game and in the group stages of the Indian side.
Absolutely, we can clearly see everybody either wants to use DMR or the sniper. Let's see how many more frags to come in with K9 in particular, because that is one of the key weapons that is being used by every single team. One player is definitely using Kar 98. If we talk about Team Total Gaming, after a total of 5 frags, losing one player, they are trying to get control over the Heavens compound. But Stone Crushers here with 3 players alive, no frags. Rutvik has been taken down by the grenade of RASMIC Raz's Krish, and will he be confirmed will be the question.
Oh.
UMP used over here, and he is surviving, and he is going to survive. Last man remaining, using the DJ kill. 4 players pushing together. Well, how long will he survive? And Krish is deciding to get the glue walls that is saving him, protecting him from our 3 players for now. And I don't think this is going to last any longer. And finally, we got to see a melee finisher coming in from RASMIC RAAZ, the team with total of 7 kills this time and a full roster alive.
Yeah, but at the same time, Stone Crushers at one point of time putting Glue Wall as a defense. I have seen a different kind of gameplay in a tournament. They come a little forward, put up a glue wall, then place a landmine, then put up a glue wall, then place a landmine, restricting the players from getting a bit more closer. But it seems like, he had put a lot of glue walls in front of him and then laid the landmines, which was in a very close proximity to himself. And that is how Stone Crushers had to end the story for themselves. Team RZ on the other side are playing it really strong. They are pretty much confident with how things will go from here on. As we can see, towards the side of Ski Lodge will be the team who's playing for rank points or placement points as of now, because with all four players still standing, now they'll have to make a move into the circle. Team DGB on the other side, holding the right kind of compound inside the circle. All they have to do is restrict players like Team Arrow or probably decimate them and then concentrate their firepower on the other side. Team Total Gaming, after showing what kind of alliance they are, they're holding back. When Lion has taken 2 steps back, that comes up to say they'll be pouncing any second soon on their enemies, wanting to see more from their side. TSM seems to be a little calm on this game. They do understand that they have to balance the kill and rank points for themselves. In the previous game, they played for kill points, but now they're playing for placement points.
Absolutely. This time they would want to get a booyah as well. And let's see what happens next here. We can clearly see Team TSM making a move. And over here, it is going to be Aura Gaming's Unstoppable punishing Punisher with the perfect grenade. Unstop is down on the knees right now. Will he be revived? Shall be the question. John Cena. Well, he was seen, everybody saw him, and he's also got confirmation. So, Aura Gaming has lost one player right now. It is going to be RAAZ, the team who is on the grip of the grounds of Purgatory. 7 kills were already confirmed, 8 by taking down John Cena. And now, finally, the very first point comes in for Team Aura Gaming. Unstoppable was able to get that first frag, but once again, he's down on the knees. Once again, jump and shoot comes in from the player God Joker, and he wants to make sure he confirms that last man remaining from Aura Gaming will also be decimated by Rhythm from RASMIC RAAZ. And on the course, Black Flag Army is using grenade launcher. I literally missed the kill feed about against whom were they picking up fight. But talking about Ski Lodge, here TSM is, and it is going to be 4 versus 2, Team TIE against them.
Yeah, but at the same time, after Shino gets taken on, it looks like Arrow Gaming is not to their fullest potential. Team TSM on the other side is wanting to see how they can take down the complete squad. Mafia on the other side has already come in as a third party, taken on one player and confirmed him as well. Team TI at this corner is pretty much vulnerable is what I would like to say. Total Gaming realized that the zone is going to come in, so they've changed their plan. They've taken the vehicles and they're trying to push away from there. Shahid is the person who's outside the zone taking most of the damage. TI will be left out with Angry, the only man inside, and he'll be detected and taken on from the side of Olmong with that Max 7. The final player, we all know what Olmong is capable of. He goes in but gets taken down because of Total Gaming Rohit from far away, because they were trying to third party from a long period of time, and this time they're taking advantage of it. This has triggered TSM, and let's see what kind of a cover fire will be given back, or what kind of a revenge will be taken from the side of TSM. With all 4 men standing, they'll have to make it inside the circle. This is the 5th one, and just have 45 seconds from here, 25 seconds from here on.
And here, Team TSM is now struggling to pick up battle against Total Gaming, and the players are taken down. The players are definitely revived, but on the course, they are burning their resources, and Team Arrow is definitely also trying to burn down this hard compound procured by Team Tamil Gamers Brotherhood with the grenade. Unfortunately, the grenade could not get connected, and outside the safe zone, the two teams still battling against each other. Team Total Gaming, Team TSM. Who is going to take down whom shall be the question, and also if Total Gaming survives here, they've got total of 7 kills already, and now they don't want to pick up the fight against Team TSM. They're already on the verge of making a move, picking up vehicles, and same strategy coming in from Team TSM as well. Illuminati, the man, is rushing against Team Black Flag Army. That was the last thing that he should have been done. Cosmic is spotted Illuminati and has taken him down in a minute, and also confirms within just seconds. Total Gaming is trying to go ahead, use the vehicles 1 versus 1. Kaushik Malik and Rohit chasing against each other. And TSM is taken down by Delete's vehicular explosion. And Team Total Gaming is very well known in terms of using vehicles and also bombarding it like that.
Yeah, but at the same time, Total Gaming is the sufferers at this. They'll be left out with just 2 players. TSM on the other side, probably decimated at this point of time. We just have 4 teams standing, and I do believe that 1 or 2 players of TSM could be alive. I'm still not sure. Probably they're eliminated as well. Arrow on the other side with all 3 men, with 3 men standing. Shino was the person who went away in the beginning itself. Let's count down to how many players left out. Yes, TGB will be one side. We have Arrow Gaming on the other side. We have Total Gaming on one corner, and the last team who whoever it was is still not able to see who that player was. It looks like Total Gaming is trying to take that attack against them. BFA is the team over there. They took down one player with that vehicle, and eventually BFA was smart enough to come in and counter attack it by going in a prone position. We can see the Chulbul is also pretty much outside the circle. A good rotation coming in from the side of Zaidu. He knows that the zone would have done a lot of damage for the side of Total Gaming. Doesn't look out for his back. Chulbul is going in for a heal battle rather than going in and taking the fight against the side of Total Gaming. Two players of Total Gaming with already 10 frags in their name will be looking forward to attack the people on from the top, and they do realize that it's just that they have to do a third party after the damage is being done by against the side of Team TGB. Arrow Gaming have an opportunity over here with a hand grenade, toss it in the right spot. The damage doesn't come in. It was there at one point of time. What?
Wow.
Reconnects it at the right time. Roshan takes down all two players of THD. It's a 2v3 situation. Arrow looks like they're gonna have the second bullseye when it comes to Booyah, and let's see whether they'll be able to register it, because Rohit is literally making them pay with the quick scope of that woodpecker. Takes down one player, converting this to be a 2v2 at this point of time, and converts it again down, and a clear Booyah coming in for the side of Total Gaming. Least expected time is when Total Gaming comes out and shows who the Lions are and gets themselves the second Booyah of the day. But the first Booyah for themselves.
Absolutely, Purgatory goes into the hands of Team Total Gaming. Delete being the MVP. Very well played, Total Gaming, in terms of taking the frags, in terms of Delete using Mini 14. Woodpecker was used by one of the player. Vehicular Blast spotted. It is like mix of all. Total Gaming were determined to take this particular Booyah.
Exactly.
The way they were surviving, and they went back for Tarka. Now that makes things even more interesting. They had an opportunity to decimate Team TSM quite too early, but ultimately what they decided was they didn't want to play zone battle as well as battle against Team TSM. What they exactly wanted to do was go back foot into the better position and then take down TSM. Successfully, they were able to take down TSM, and not only TSM, they were able to take down any team coming against them.
Yep, and I do believe that they were pretty confident with the strategy coming in, because every time they boarded a vehicle, even though it was on fire, they were like, just take it to the enemy's faces, because they wouldn't want to fire at a vehicle on fire coming towards them. And I do believe that Total Gaming took advantage of it, especially the fight between them and BFA was the most crucial
Yeah.
fight, I would like to say, because one player actually was inside the circle waiting for Team Total Gaming to make it inside. Even though Chulbul was one of those person who was going in for a heal battle, it could have been easy for them to attack Total Gaming from either sides. One was a backstab and one on the face, but it's just that they did not have the right kind of gun for a close range fight, and Total Gaming were jumping around. It's very tough for you to place your crosshairs against an enemy who keeps moving around, who keeps lurking and jumping around. And I do believe that Total Gaming, as they were jumping around, they exactly knew where to place their crosshairs, fire at the enemy, and that connected really well for them. Even though in the final circle, when Arrow Gaming were 3 men standing, it's just that the resources were burned so much that they did not have glue walls to play around with. When 3 players were standing, I did not see any kind of glue wall coming in, even though there were camouflage coming in map wise. So Kokar in front of us at this point of time. Total Gaming, a clear domination coming them in the map of Purgatory. 12 and 13 is what they have attained when it comes to rank and kill points consecutively, and the total of 25 points putting them on the top. Black Flag Army all of a sudden bouncing back to get 16 points in the name, 9 kill points for them to be specific. Yes, if they had survived the fight of Total Gaming, probably the Booyah would have been in their name. RASMIC RAAZ on the other side, even though they got taken down because of the grenade launcher coming in from the side of Arrow Gaming, they did play pretty well, I would like to say. Arrow Esports on the other side, it was like the second Booyah was already written in their name. It's just that they did not have the right kind of resources to defend themselves. Then eventually, Delete and his teammate became a little more heavy for them, and that was the end of the story for Arrow Esports.
And talking about Team TSM, once again, we did see them taking away the kills, but two dominant teams who were on position 1 and 2 have taken a downshift towards position 4 and 5. Talking about the last half of the map wise scorecard, we can clearly see Aura Gaming has got a very good upshift. But talking about Six Sense, once again, one standing point was earned by one of the man of Team Six Sense by surviving a little extra, but this time they could not even survive. So Six Sense going with the 0 score. Yakuza Seniors, once again, they tried to repeat this strategy, what they did in Bermuda, surviving until the the end, but this time Total Gaming did not allow Yakuza seniors to survive into the same silent ninja way. Talking about Stone Crushers, well, they have total of 2 points to work out with, one
Yep,
standing, one kill point. Consistency is missing. And talking about Team TSM as well as Team Arrow Esports, the two dominant teams have got a very hard shift towards the taken a downshift. They have laddered down comparatively what they did into the map of Bermuda. But
agreed.
coming back to the leaderboard of the map of Purgatory, definitely two strong teams. That was BFA and Total Gaming. And now Total Gaming with a one strong map coming in from the map of Purgatory. They are dominant on and also the table toppers with total of 36, 37 points. And look at the balance of rank points and kill points, followed by Arrow Esports with 34 points. The buffer is negligible between position 1, 2, and 3. Third position goes to Team TSM FTX.
At the same time, I would like to say the balance of rack points and kill points makes you on the top of the table is what we have been telling, and it looks like Total Gaming has proved it again. Arrow Esports with the number of kill points just decreased because of the previous game. They have come in on the second slot of 34, as you mentioned. TSM FTX 31, Black Flag Army bouncing back in a very good way, to be specific. 14-13, a good balance for them as well. 27 points is where they'll be standing. RASMIC is relying on more of kill points rather than placement points or rank points is a bit of a shocker for me, but I do believe that they are capable of bouncing back in a better rank points in the next game with an average of 5 more kill points. They will be doing the job for themselves. Team TGB on the other side, 11 rank points and 3 kill points, a total of 14 coming from their side. Team GGB have an opportunity to actually outnumber the side of BFA as well as TSM. Only what they need to do is actually challenge TSM in the drop location, make sure they put them down, as well as secure 15 to 16 points, and that is the only way for them to climb up the ladder.
Let's see how strongly are they going to climb up, or will they be even allowed. By the way, Team Total Gaming, Arrow Esports, and Team TSM, and as well as Black Flag Army into the map of Purgatory, they're not allowing any other teams to take those amount of frags. Talking about the bottom half of the overall scorecard, 6 cents with only 1 point into the very bottom of the leaderboard. Talking about in-game Insane Esports with 4 points, Aura Gaming with 4 points as well. We are gamers, no kill points whatsoever, just the standing six standing points for them. Talking about Stone Crushers, they are able to balance the standing points as well as skill points, but they need to level up with what they are playing. And talking about Yakuza seniors into the map of Bermuda, they literally went very sneaky and were able to survive until top 3. This did not work into the map of Purgatory. With every different maps shall be coming new strategies, and next map is going to be the map of Kalahari, the map of snipers. Without the map of Kalahari, there are lots and lots of snipers spotted here in terms
Yep.
of Shinu from Arrow Esports, JYT from Team TSM, and various other. Total Gaming, we did spot delete with Mini 14, a DMR, as well as there was one more player, Mafia, going ahead with the K9. So somewhere things are going to turn into way, way, way more interesting by far what has happened into the map of Bermuda and Purgatory.
Yeah, I would like to agree with you on that, but at the same time, there is a point for Six Sense to actually put some sense within the gameplay, because this is a second consecutive time they've been suppressed so badly, and this is the team which is well known for comebacks. And I do believe that this is going to be the map where they'll have to prove themselves yet again, come up with the right kind of comeback to make sure that they survive in this tournament. And it looks like the tournament has taken a notch higher. The top teams are actually coming in, decimating the others, making sure that even though there are underdogs who have been selected for the next group, they are making a statement over here telling them that watch out for our snipers, watch out for our gameplay. It's just that in the earlier stages we were just being a little calm, but this time we're going to be getting a little more serious. It's going to be World Esports Cup, it's the biggest thing you could ever opt for, because you're going to be the champions from three different places, like Nepal, Pakistan, and India, and then you're on the top. It's like you're grabbing audiences from every nook and corner of this Asia map.
Absolutely, it is going to be the champion of champions, because ultimately we are having so much of group stages. Filtration is coming in, qualification after qualification. Qualification leads to the group stages. Group stages is going to deliver us the top 4 finalists of the nation. So ultimately,
Yep.
it is going to be a very brutal test of the best, because fighting within your nation, proving yourself best, is an entire different set of play. But exactly is happening here is you have to be the best between 3 nations coming in. and we
Yes.
did spot difference of play as well. Yesterday, if we talk about Nepal segment, we did see some landmines in terms of defensive set of play. Every single time we saw freeze bomb before going to the attacking zone, lesser vehicular rotations. And if we talk about Pakistan, it has been all about grenades, grenades, and grenades. If we come back to Indian strategies, it is vehicles as well as now it is again coming into the bolt action rifle K9, which was not the meta into the mid segment. Like if we just compare 6 weeks from now, it was not the meta. So somewhere again, MA2B is left behind and K9 is again stepping up.
It's not like, KNI, MA2B is actually not left out. It's just that in the farming, I don't think they're finding it, because everybody would want to keep an MA2B in their inventory, because ultimately that is the only gun which can pierce through a glow wall and confirm kills for you, even though they're getting revived. So I do believe that, having MA2B will be the top priority for most of the teams. Yes, obviously the movement speed with K9 is the most advantageous thing for when it comes to a sniper like K9. Like, you can literally move around, still aim and connect those shots, and we saw that being done from the side of Mafia of Total Gaming in the previous game, where he used it in a very good way. Let's not forget, Shino was also able to register the same kind of shots and was also giving a lot of damage for the opponents. Yes, we'll be stepping into the map of Purgatory. I'm so sorry. We'll be stepping into the map of Kalahari next, where snipers are going to be in need for any team. At the same time, hand cannons were also coming into play in the final zone. So that comes up to say a few teams are actually holding on to that limited grenades as well as those hand cannons, so that they can put in use at the ends of the circle. We can expect more of those as well as grenade launchers in the next game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 20 to 30 seconds is what you have left out to share it among your friends and jump back over here, because we'll be stepping into the map of Kalahari, and the action is going to get intense, as me and my friend Tanya is going to make sure that we put our energy on the highest to make sure that you guys are entertained.
Absolutely, you are going to get entertained with this beautiful arm shots coming in, with the beautiful sniper skills these players are showing us. Shino is the man. I am definitely wanting to watch him again with the arm connections. It was a beautiful play. Once again, talking about Total Gaming, the perfect set of Woodpecker was used here alongside. It was a chemistry of two weapons and chemistry of two players
Yep.
that allowed Total Gaming to take away the booyah, not allow Arrow Esports at all to come close whatsoever. There was no opportunity where they could have chased into open. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head towards the next match for the day, which is Kalahari for now. World Esports Cup. It is Indian chapter for the day during the league stages. And here we go ahead. Players have already initiated taking the leap outside. Group stage, day one, map number 3, World Esports Cup, powered by Infinix Smartphone, but associated by India Today Gaming, and it is going to be Platonia, who is streaming partner. Coming back to Stone Crushers here, they have taken the leap. There are multiple teams leading towards the highest resource loot zone. Yakuza Seniors, Arrow Esports are not linked up with any of the drop points, but linked up with exact blue zone. Wherever the blue zone is, Arrow Esports is definitely spotted there. Talking about Aura Gaming, going towards the confinement. Where is Team TSM? Well, definitely we are going to see that real soon. But if we come back to Team Yakuza Seniors, this time they want to pick up early battles, and against them it is going to be Arrow Esports.
Yeah, but at the same time, one player of Arrow Esports is left behind from his team, and he could be the sufferer of the wrath coming in from the side of Yakuza. But let's see what Yakuza seniors will be trying to put in over here, as they're continuously shooting at this one player. They have to watch out for the wrath of Arrow later on, because Rohan getting taken out, the Grenadier, I do believe, side of Arrow is no more. That comes up to say that Chino has got a lot of job to do in this game with that sniper. He has to take revenge. It's not. I don't know why Arrow Gaming actually did not go in for any kind of loot. Rather, they try to come in and make sure that they get. It's like they did not go for the guns and take the fight. It's rather than they're relying on placement points. So that is why they're pushing back.
Yeah, maybe they are pushing back. Let's see if this going back foot is going to deliver them something extra or no. Because if we talk about Team WRG, they have got Black Flag Army into their crosshairs, and I spot only one player away from other three teammates. Chulbul, if he is spotted, there's nothing that can save him. And Ayush has got the perfect weapon, Paraphil, for the long range fight that he's trying to pick, and also got a cover of the rock. Chulbul has got a hard compound. For now, the small shack is going to be his only companion with him for saving himself from any of the damages. And if we come back to Yakuza seniors, they were able to get one kill against Arrow Esports, and Arrow Esports have chased away from this battle, realizing losing a player early on is equal to not getting a repetitive booyah, because it is Total Gaming or Arrow Esports who stands the opportunity to get the double booyah into their names.
I'm so sorry for being awestruck at this point of time, because I was just calculating, the amount of seconds left for all these teams to actually come in close proximity with one another, because we least expected players to not having an early skirmish when it comes to the map of Kalahari, right? We expected this to happen in the map of Purgatory, but it was a different story when it comes to the map of Purgatory. Everybody wanted to take at least 2 or 3 kill points in the beginning itself, and due to which they were able to register some points for themselves. But over here in the map of Kalahari, when there are chances of getting in an early skirmish, we saw that Arrow was falling back at one corner. Now we are able to see that, BFA is not trying to push in towards the side of WRG, and I do believe that the strategies are changing when it comes to the map of Kalahari, where we thought that everything is going to be bombarding with one another. If it's not happening now, we all know that when it comes to the final circle, there's going to be a lot of bodies which is going to be laid down at this point of time. WRG is pretty much running out because of the crosshairs not being placed perfectly on them from the side of BFA. There's a vehicle which has moved right in front of them. The shots were being connected. It's going to be a 2v4 fight which has happened over here. WRG do not want to lose this opportunity of taking them down. BFA coming down with just 2 players could be the cause of concern for them at this point of time. With the Max 7, Chulbul is still trying to run away. He's got the treatment gun also in his hand. Ayush gets taken down. Taking down players one at a time is the key at this point of time, and they've continuously, and they've started to do that, where they've taken down Ayush. At this point of time, they're hoping to welcome another team, another player over here. Yes, they have done it yet again. BFA looking as strong as possible. Warrior has got taken down any second soon. He can also be confirmed. WRG is at this point of time at the vulnerable spot. Vedit also gets taken down. Pandul to the last man standing. Converting a 2v4 into a 4 into nil is something really commendable coming in from the side of BFA.
And talking about Team BFA, it was not only one man playing it that way, total of 3 players getting 4 strikes. So it was a total commitment given to win this battle on the grounds of Refinery. RASMIC RAAZ is here, so is UAV. So the location of Black Flag Army is open, so is the location of Team TIE. 3 teams have been spotted. It is going to be the fight of equals, but RASMIC RAAZ wanted to avoid this clear visual of the opposition, damages and destroys the UAV above his head. But ultimately, the intel has been passed on. The crashing of UAV is not going to do much wonders, but maybe they are able to hide out a little extra, while Refinery is going to be the highest populated area for now. Each and every player is trying to get one of the small spot there, realizing this might be the circle. Circle is created or no, that we are going to get to know in a short period of time. But RASMIC RAAZ is going with the split of 50-50. Let's see, 2 platform towers and preoccupied platform towers with a 50-50 split. Now that is something very, very interesting happening. Imagine 2 players getting an entire view of the northern side of the map, 2 player getting the entire view of southern side of the map. So there stands no chance of being backstabbed.
Yep, I do have to say that the only chances of them getting backstabbed is where a rotation comes in from the side of Total Gaming as I speak about them, because this is one team which comes out of the corner where you're least expecting them to be. They can go in outside the circle, then come in to backstab you specifically, because they're really good at it, because they know that the crosses are pretty strong. Whenever they place it, they get a knock, or they make sure that the bullets are connected at any given point of time in the game. So they don't mind going out of the zone, taking down 2-3 players, then try to push in as quick as possible, because they always have vehicle to work around with. But at the same time, when it comes to the map of Kalahari, we have seen that the team of Total Gaming would want to play a little safer when it comes to this map, because they're really good at frontal battles when it comes to the map of Kalahari, all thanks to the Grenadier Mafia Bala, who can actually play his complete role today. And he's choosing to play as a Grenadier, as Mafia and Delete on the other side are playing as Assaulter and Sniper. Looks like this is the strategy coming in from their side, and that seems to be absolutely working out in their favor.
Absolutely, it is working wonders for them. So why shouldn't they continue to do so? 11 teams, 43 players, grounds of Refinery. 2 teams actually know exactly where they are thanks to the UAV, but ultimately RASMIC RAAZ were able to demolish that, and now they can tentatively picturize about where the team might be, or maybe they are planning to take the rotation. No landmines have been spotted today. Now that should have been a key play to be used in terms of defensive set, but everybody is content meant for now. They are into the vast land, and the best part is Team Six Sense is not yet decimated. Coming towards the UAV, it is Team DGB and SC. They have got their view. And talking about Team TSM, they are playing into the split of 2 is to 1 is to 1, reuniting gradually Yakuza seniors once again, going for the same passive, slow, rotative play. Same goes for Aura Gaming. Every time Aura Gaming decides to play with this sort of a play set, they are getting off guard, caught off guard, and also being taken down. One frag confirmed by Team TGB right now. Arrow Esports is also making a move. Talking about Six Sense, they are near to the Stone Ridge. Making a move should not be a problem. What the problem is, where the circle is going to end up to.
Yeah, but at the same time, look at what Total Gaming is doing. They're just not stopping themselves from taking rotations together. This is a map of Kalahari where we expect least rotations coming in from any kind of team, but this team is actually proving everybody wrong. UAB in someone will be revealing a lot of locations of a lot of these friends will be turning into foes in any second zone. It looks like the zone is going to favor a bit of a bit of refinery as well. Total Gaming is this point of time getting tagged by RZ, and it looks like they're going to make them pay as well. It's not easy for you to taunt the bear and just not being safe at one corner. You're gonna get the wrath of it as well. On the other side, Team TGB are trying to place their crosshairs as well. They hear the gunshots coming in from that corner. Total Gaming on the other side, they know that TGB is also trying to watch out for them. Look at this Mafia having his crosshairs set up over there. Oh, before he could connect it, there was an exchange coming in from the opposite side. A good backup coming in immediately. Mafia Bali on the other side is also getting shots for himself. It's going to be RZ versus Total Gaming, who is going to attract a lot of teams to a bit closer to them. But they're on the higher grounds, and that could be a bit of an advantage for them.
That definitely is the advantage. That is how the player did he get an immediate revival. Not only that, was also able to heal himself quickly without getting confirmed, because connecting shots from the lower side to the upper grounds is always a difficult part. Apart from that, Team TGB were able to do that, and not being able to secure that kill point or register that kill point was not of a major loss. Though that is what exactly you are trying to do. If you try to pick up long range battles, and still we are almost reaching on the 10 minutes of the clock. No casualties since I think 5 to 6 minutes. Knock was spotted but could not be converted. Once again, Abin is ready with AC-80, and this time he's getting a better view with the window peak. And talking about RZ versus Yakuza seniors, they are also against each other. Every single time we are spotting a team, we can clearly see the rosters are strong enough to pick up, and the fights are going to be very equalized. It is going to be 4
Oh,
versus 4, and it is going to be Aura Gaming. God Joker just now picked up fight against Aura East Arrow Esports. Aura versus Arrow is seen, and the first strike gets confirmed. So the fight between Yakuza seniors and RASMIC RAAZ is also on. Reaper is able to reap one kill for himself. Shahid is able to take down one more player, but RASMIC RAAZ indulging into this fight. Uzef is able to take down Ravi. Ravi will be revived immediately though.
yeah, but at the same time, BFA is also getting into this fight against the side of Team TE, if I'm not wrong, who's on the lower ground, and they are also connecting some shots for themselves. Angry is trying to push in at this point of time, running out in the open in the crosses of VRC 100, 1000. I did believe that it would have been easy for the side of TIE to actually connect shots against him. The confirmation will also coming in. Yes, it gets confirmed. Suhail on the other side, from the side of YE, is also getting into action. They do not want to stop themselves. Total Gaming burning their resources. They know that they've collected enough. They've held on for a brief period of time, but it's time for them now to go in and go in all bonkers against all the teams. They have control of the zone as well. It looks like it's been favoring them from a brief period of time. Mafia on the other side is trying to run out in the open. Could be the cause of concern for them, because he has a long way into the circle. A UAV is also floating above the head. Team Illuminati, that is going to be Team TSM, is also coming into the picture. They have taken down one player of Team Six Sense, and it looks like Six Sense are still not able to get the right kind of momentum in this game. Six Sense Stoner is coming out in the open into the crosshairs of Old Monk. The least thing he would want to do is that at this point of time, at the side of Sub, Six Sense have the control of the zone. They can welcome the side of TSM with a lot of grenades in their name. But on the other side, JYT can also go down and come in from another angle, because that's going to be a much more easier one for them. Zion on the other side with that XM8 can put his crosshair and take down the side of Old Monk. Is just aiming it over there. It's going to be godlike on the other side. Team AG is being the blessing in disguise for the side of Team Six Sense at this point of time, because they can see the clear squad of TSM, and they are also holding the circle in a very good way, where they can gatekeep any of these two teams who try to make it inside the circle.
Absolutely. And once again, the rivalry will continue. This is going to be Kaushik Malik taking down Stoner. Team TSM is not only able to take down, will he go for the confirmation? Did not get the opportunity. He was revived immediately. Jay White is exposed. The glue wall has been abandoned by the team Six Sense for now. And what a
Oh,
perfect play. It was finally we got to see the landmine coming into the action from Team Six Sense. The player is down on the knees on the course. RASMIC RAAZ is also eliminated. Team Six Sense is just going all in with the shotguns and as well as a DJ heal being used to get that upper hand of healings. Stoner is taken down by Aura Gaming. Well, the grenade launcher is also coming into the action. Very well mentioned. Now this time Aura
oh.
Gaming is able to shut down Team Six Sense. Blessing in disguise for a little while, but ultimately it was a blessing for Team TSM for not being put to shut down. They will survive to see another day. Unstoppable will go all in with the unstoppable grenades coming in. Was able to deliver a little bit of damage to Kaushik Malik, but he is going to pave his way towards the safer side.
Yeah, but let's see how things will turn out. Six Sense at one point of time was actually decimate the complete squad of TSM. We can see that TIE is come in to do the same job against Kaushik Malik, who's put a lot of glue walls in front of him. He wants to heal himself. He called his teammate angry on one side, Shivam on the other. They'll be trying to come in, but a melee comes into play, but doesn't connect it at the right time, and Shai will be putting an end for him. AG on the other side is the team who has advantage of all these things, but they have a lower ground. They have to make it inside the circle. Total Gaming on the other side are still enjoying, jumping around, making sure that they take the best of what they can. John Cena on the other side is going to put down Shivam, confirm him as well. John Cena is not at all worried about the zone, who's going to be costing him a lot of damage at this point of time. He knows that these skill points are pretty valuable and they're actually running into his crosshairs non-stop on the other side with the grenade launcher, wanting to place it at the right spot. Puts one, doesn't connect it properly. He's going to fall back to the, glue walls which is placed in front of him. TIE is left out with just two players
Wow.
at this point of time, and I don't think it's going to be easy for them to go away from the crosses of AG. Yes, someone connects one shot. It's going to be the other team who's also coming into this picture. AG on the other side gets taken down twice, and it's going to be unstopped, the last man standing. And I do believe that Stone Crushers are coming in from behind, making sure that they're making a statement that Stone Crushers are pretty much alive in this tournament, and they are capable of taking down teams, and not one at a time, but together.
And together, Stone Crushers have got total of 7 kills as a duos. 4 coming in from Rajput, 3 coming in from Ritwik. What a perfect balanced play from these two men. How long will they survive? Because Team Total Gaming are again on the mission elimination, eliminating each and every player coming their way. 7 frags already, 4 men roster alive. Grenade coming in from Unstoppable. We have seen this man using grenades and grenade launcher for quite too long. Will he be able to take down one more player? Mafia Bala using the vehicles, paving the way towards the circle, is able to successfully get in there and look at the vending machine right into the open, and Delete is able to deliver a lot of damage. Team TGB is
Oh,
totally decimated, and Rutuk will be taken down by the play zone. Team TIE lost the player with the fall damage because of the missing grapple guns, just like previous days. And Rajput has been knocked by the vehicular knock, but Mafia will be able to confirm that with the arm shot, and with that, Total Gaming will be the team to get the repetitive booyah. Delete once again will be the repetitive MVP for his team.
I mean, Total Gaming, the way, the confidence which they're carrying in this game, because they were the only team which were very much interested in going around the map. They were pretty much interested to make sure that they do not stay in one spot. It's just that reading the map every now and then is going to give you an advantage. They had crossed this terrain before, so they were pretty much familiar with it, and that is why they were able to secure that booyah. But at the same time, what a comeback coming in from the side of Stone Crushers, because the least expected time, 2 players were only alive, and those 2 players put up a total of 7 kills or probably 8 kills in their name, and that is pretty much commendable, is what I would like to say. At one point of time, Aura Gaming seems to be everything was going in their favor. It's just that they were not watching their back, even though they were the teams who had the capability of getting into the circle first. But at the same time, the last kill of that bike coming in and kicking that player outside the zone, it's still not going off my mind. Even though it was a shotgun in his hand, was trying to connect shots. Just imagine the rider is so confident that it's not going to get connected to him. He's just going to go all in, kick him out of the zone, as well as eliminating and giving a very good booyah for the side of Total Gaming.
Absolutely. It was indeed a very good Booyah and a confident one once again. What they are doing is they
Yep.
are picking up the rotations in the way that they don't fall into any sort of a fight. And once they pick up the fight, they want to make sure they are able to eliminate not only one or two players, but the entire squad. The chase is real. The way players are just using bikes to crash against or slam against the opponents. And we are seeing that the damage is already delivered too much that maybe just a rub on the shoulder of any bullet coming in from the teammate is able to acquire that required knock. And Total Gaming is into the perfect form for the day. Total Gaming is doing everything required with two repetitive booyahs into the very first segment for the day. Talking about Arrow Esports, the start was very good. They are not able to continue with the same start. Though Bermuda is one of the most comfortable map, we do not deny with the matter of fact. But Total Gaming picking up this sort of a form, I'm afraid if any other teams will be allowed to pick up to get the grip of coming into the top four.
I don't think so. It's going to be easy from here on for any team to actually challenge out the side of TSM and Total Gaming, because these are the two ruthless teams. See, the first map we saw that TSM was able to do it, and that is why, they were able to perform well. But after that, the way they got suppressed from the second map because they were playing for placement points is shown on the table, where they've gone into the bottoms in the map wise scoreboard in the map of Kalahari. Total Gaming on the top with an again 20 plus pointer from their side, 12 and 10 kills, 12 per rank points and 10 kills, and a very good balance amongst those two. Stone Crushers on the other side coming back, a very good comeback coming in from their side. Two of them being alive, getting 8 frags for the team. Rank points and kill points balancing, giving them 16 points. Kill points is what is more important in this tournament, and that's why they're placed on the second spot. Aura Gaming on the other side, good rank points for them. It's just that the kill points did not go in their favor, even though they had an opportunity to take more in their name. Black Flag Army on the other side have got 9 frags in the name. Insane getting 9 points in the name. I'm so sorry. Insane getting 9 points yet again. It's just that the numbers have gone upside down. Team DGB playing for rank points, getting only one kill points, will be getting 8 points in the name. So all this said and done, we can say that the bottoms will also be sharing a decent of 6, 4, and 2 points.
And talking about the bottom, well, bottom two teams are sharing the same score, which is nothing but a big fat zero. They need to make sure the first segment is over. They have to level up. They have to do everything that they have into their potential. And talking about TSM and FTX, their mutual rivalry is damaging both of the teams' performance, and they are not able to go show the set of skills which exactly they have in them. Talking about Yakuza seniors, once again spotted as going as slow as possible, passive as possible, and again they've got 4 frags to themselves. Good to see that at least they've got more frags compared to what they have in terms of rank points. Talking about Arrow Esports, they have got 6 position points, no kill points whatsoever. So Arrow Esports is definitely deviating in terms of performance. If we compare the first map followed by the second followed by the third, every single time they
Yep.
are not able to level up. Indeed they are deviating, and they need to make sure they do something into the next half for the day. But deviating or not, they are still able to retain the position to end Total Gaming. Well, they have created 19 buffer points, and the balance between rank points and kill points is just bullseye.
Yes, pretty much a bullseye. 29 and 30 is what is being coming in from their side. They are showing these are the teams who will play for consistency from the beginning, and consistency has been the key for them. We are able to see that, Total Gaming is acquired 60 points, 1 point away from 60, but they're doing an amazing job so far. Right behind them is going to be Arrow Esports. They've got 27 and 13. See, it looks like Arrow Esports is more playing for rank points rather than kill points. That is why they're restricted by 19 points, 40 for them. Black Flag Army on the other side, 36 points for them. TSM FTX coming right behind them with just 1 point away. Thanks to thanks to the way they played in the first game, that they were able to secure so many points.
Absolutely. And talking about the next half for the leaderboard, overall scorecard, we can clearly see Aura Gaming for the start of the day, they were into the bottom two. Now they are into the first of second half of the leaderboard, followed by RAAZ, who secured 0 point into the map of Kalahari, still are able to retain the position 8. Yakuza Seniors, 19 points as well, sharing the same score as RASMIC. Insane Esports, they were not well. They did not perform well into the map of Purgatory, but in terms of Kalahari, they were into the top 5 of the leaderboard. VR Gamers and Six Sense are the the only two teams left out with a single digit number after exact 50% of the day is over, with overall 50% of the day remaining. Let's hope they are able to perform into the best of the caliber, best of the performance, because competition is going to turn even more brutal with those single point of digit. Talking about Total Gaming, they have solidified their position with the 19 points of a lead until and unless they decide to go crash land and get eliminated immediately. Still, they have earned the luxury to immediately cope up with the loss that they have procured into the very next match. We did see Total Gaming underperforming into the map of Bermuda into the very first cycle for the day, but talking about Purgatory and Kalahari, they have been the dominant ones.
Yep, I would like to agree on that. But at the same time, what a gameplay it has been from the side of Total Gaming. It looks like they've already cemented themselves in this game because, 60 points already over there. We have seen on an average, when you get 10 points for each map, you'll be making it into the top four very easily. So, six maps, 10 points on an average makes it 60. But they've already attained that number with just three maps. And I do believe in the rest of the maps, if they're able to get at least 5 to 6 points on an average, they'll be still holding the top of the table. On the other side, Arrow Gaming looks to be a little more promising and the team to watch out for the rest of the maps, because they are also looking forward to make a statement that they'll be cementing themselves to the next round any second soon. It's just the point of concern rises for the teams like Six Sense and the Stone Crushers, who are at the bottoms with Oro Gaming, because they are the teams who are capable of doing much more. It's just that they've been restricted because of the confidence which has been taken away from them, all thanks to Total Gaming driving around with their vehicles, trying to backstab everybody here and there. At the same time, Team TSM, after the first map, I'm still not able to see them perform that well when it comes to kill points. They're not going in an offensive game, and I do understand why they're choosing to do so. The next map, again, on the other hand, is going to be the map of Bermuda, and this time we can expect them to actually come in and take those skill points in the name, because in the map of Bermuda, TSM looks like to be the unstoppable force, and I do believe that it's going to be easy for them.
Absolutely, maybe one of the most comforting map. We can expect a new name also coming in terms of the stamp of Booyah, because by far in the first segment there are only two names registered, but for the next half we can expect new names coming in. TSM might be one of them, so maybe opportunity for other teams is also open. The doors are open for everyone as well. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the first half down. Three more matches are remaining. Make sure you are here. Also call your family and friends. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel of India Today Gaming, make sure you do it right now, because entertainment is just on, the fun has just begun, and the next half is going to be the deciding factor about which four teams are going to qualify towards the next stages. This is me, Star Tanya. Alongside me, it is Arka. We are going for a short break, and we are going to see you real soon.
That you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you.
listening to this. The thought of you on the other side of the line. I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take
digital gas residual, fire smoke like I'm leading a ritual. You bet my cash is long, I hit the gas, I'm gone, riding my way. I've been stuck in my zone, I've been blast them all, sliding on fate. I've been finding my ways, grinding for days. I've been shining the hate, all of y'all wanted for praise, stuck in a phase, let it turn in a blaze. Yeah, homie, you don't wanna race, nah, better to stick to your place. Yeah, want it all, I gotta taste. You push on the pedal, now I gotta skate. Yeah, all I ever know, put me on this throne, pinnacle, push my buttons and that motherfucker go. What you know, what you own, push it and I zone, sonic booms, fill the room, running till the tomb, with my coons, smell the fumes, y'all know what it do with the crew when we coming through. Y'all know better move, make it fast, ain't no second chance, coming for your ass, turn to ash, burning rubber now, better push the gas like. I do the dash, on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it just like the sunrise. We're gonna let it
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Infinite Smartphone Presents World Esports Cup, brought to you by India Today Gaming, and as always, broadcast partner Platonia. This is Ed, and along with me joining today will once again be Elika FTW, and we have been done with all the regional invitational qualifiers, right? Today, it's going to be a BO12, but not BO12 completely. We'll be having a BO6 today and a BO6 tomorrow. We're done with the first, set of a cycle. Now the second set, and the second duo is here. So Elika, how are you feeling today?
Well, I'm definitely feeling excited, much better than yesterday, because till yesterday we just saw all the regional teams fight each other to get into the planes. But today onwards, we'll be watching all these teams, all the worthy teams who came in the top four, beating out rest of the teams. So we'll have a great opportunity to make their way into the finals. Well, to make it into the finals, they need to be pretty consistent at planes, as it's going to be a long journey.
Yep, I mean, we have some big names again in this group, particularly Total Gaming, Arrow Esports, Black Flag Army, TSMFTX, Stone Crushers, TGB, Aura Gaming, RASMIC RAAZ, YAKUZA Seniors, Insane Esports, We Are Gamers, and Six Sense. And also, that is the exact yeah, the exact order that is your overall scorecard is in right now. Total Gaming, they are leading the charge with 59 total points. We're done with three maps. They almost have 30 kills. That's an average of 10 kills. Once again, like, I mean, these maps, I mean, these teams, they've been going really strong. And after this, today and tomorrow, they will be out. The top 16s will be moving on to the Indian regional finals. So it's not going to be top two, not top four, top 16s. So it looks like Total Gaming, they might be one of the top 16s, especially because they already have almost 60 points, and they're only like quarter the way through, right? We still have nine more maps left. There's a lot more to happen. I'm pretty sure Total Gaming will be aiming for that, 200 mark. Because if they get 50, 59 in three, I think 100 in six is pretty easy. And if the same thing happens tomorrow, then 200, and let's see what happens from there.
Well, yep, I definitely agree with you, Edge. I'm keenly looking forward for the rest three maps that we have left for today, especially when teams like Six Sense, Arrow Esports, Total Gaming, Aura Gaming, all these teams, they're pretty popular, they're very well known in the community, and a lot of fans are looking out for their gameplays. And yet, me, myself, I'm a huge, huge fan of Indian Invitational qualifiers. I've seen how it went through. Now we came down to the plains. Now that we have a lot of teams competing for the top six positions, it's going to be even more difficult. And the best part about it is, despite of what how teams have performed, they're all merged together into one group. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs through the way.
There are going to be a lot of ups and downs, and there you go. With no delay, we will be jumping on into the map of Bermuda here. The plain path, I mean, it looks pretty decent, almost like a 50-50, more like a 55-45. But yeah, it does pass through that Pochinok. So let's see if anyone. It looks like there is one team, WRG. They actually want to drop down towards that Pochinok, and that is, one of the hotspots where a lot of fights happen. And Beamer's Strip is where a fight has already begun. Let's see why takes out Vishal. He's gonna take that kill, confirms it. First blood. 1 minute into the game. I mean, they just dropped down. That's it. They dropped down, and Stone Crushers already crushing down Vishal right there.
Yep. Well, looks like we've had a great start over towards Angry's team. But yeah, Bemis at the strip definitely working in their favor, I would say. But they've got a team. They've got a bounty on their head right now. If they don't make it outside Bemis at the strip in time, I think it's going to just be a clash squad. As I said it, as I speak of the Devil, Six and Zian will be getting a knock over towards Cosmic. But will the confirmation come in? Is my question. And looks like it is definitely going to be coming in. As Zaydu went in for the resurrection, now I think both of their positions have been spotted out in the hands of Zian, and a beautiful fight coming in through. Six Sense, we've seen their comeback after a really long time, and BFA being one of the top of its table in the invitational stages, I think they're going to be putting in their best effort as well. Six Sense, Zian trying to spot them out. Their position has been revealed away, but they have to look after their rotations and the third parties because it's pretty predictable.
Well, two players already gone down, and Skull Crusher still having four players. That they gotta feel good. But Success Martin, they have a really good position coming in from SC. Once again, having that control of Bima's distribution, and also the sniper double. But just as say that, Rajput has made angry, and will go down. Actually, just knocked. They're not really sure if they can actually confirm the kill because he's in a safe
Yep.
spot. There's only two players on the side of Thai, alive right now. So if that's TIE, by the way, I just call it Thai. But if they go down, that's gonna be a really bad position coming in from them. They don't want to be eliminated in position number 12, especially with 0 kills. That's gonna hurt them a lot moving in further. But this is the fourth map of the day. After this, we have two more maps. That's gonna be Purgatory and Kalahari. So Bermuda, classic map of FreeFire. You need to make sure you put on your A game and bring out everything you have because every single point. We know how important they are, really. I mean, we've seen them multiple times. Teams not making it to the playoffs just because of one kill, one rank point. That's gonna be heartbreaking if it happens.
Yep. Well, not really a great start that I've expected it to happen. But yeah, there's Angry going down, and so with Angry, we've got two of the players as well. They have to keep playing it. Insane esports, not really a good start for them. But yeah, SC on the other hand is trying to make a difference. Stone Crushers who've been performing very ferociously from the very beginning of the game, from the very beginning of invitational qualifiers. Six Sense, they're a team who love to gatekeep teams, who have the patience and who draws the circle and makes the players play inside it. So I'm pretty confident on Six Sense. BFA, they are very aggressive, and I know for a fact that they are one of the strongest teams we've got in the server right now.
One of the strongest teams indeed. I mean, all these teams they have qualified from the invitational, regional invitational qualifiers, right? So they already know what's at stake. But guess what? The stakes just keep increasing and increasing. It just keeps getting higher and higher. And Turtle Gaming, we expected a lot from them in the regional qualifiers, but they did not exactly get what we what we asked for. But they did qualify at the end, and now they're here to show us what they are capable of. So let's see. They have already proven themselves really good in the first three maps. Moving on to
Yep.
this one, there is gonna be a fight here. BFA and 6S. Looks like they actually want to take the fight, but they're not really ready for this. Because Stoner, ooh, he will get that kill on Dr. Cosmic. Oh no, that's exactly what I was talking about. BFA, they were so indecisive, and that has led them to, losing one of the players. And Stoner, ooh, he's gonna get taken down, but I believe he's gonna get, revived. So not a problem. But the grenade, is this gonna hit? Nope, it just failed that blue wall at the last second, saving
Yep.
the damage.
Mm-hmm. Well, interestingly, the first three games of the day went really horrible for Six Sense, but looks like they're trying to make a comeback on this one. But unfortunately, two of the players from Six Sense have already been knocked and confirmed. BFA going all aggressive. Stoner getting spotted out, Zian getting spotted out, and they will be brought down to their knees inside the compound, leaving the last player, Zian, in the upstairs. Now, Zian has to run for his life. His position has been given away. Three players, a bounty on his head. Xian won't be able to do anything as Sixons get eliminated once again at 12th position by Black Flag Army. And we've got TSM right now against one of the teams at Mars Electric. Well, looks like TSM got it under control in Mars Electric, but Sixons, not a performance that I expected them to begin with. They're currently in the 12th position of overall scorecard, and once again, they get eliminated in the very beginning of the game.
They do get eliminated once again. That is just unfortunate for them. But WRG, they only have two more players left. TSM, they still have a lot more to do here. They did get two kills pretty early, but they're still trying to get this kill onto Ayush towards this Marcel trick area. And ooh, old Monk, he's gonna be taking a bit of damage, but he's still, safe. As of now, that glue wall will keep him alive, but they are running away. Ayush along with his teammate on the vehicle. Oh no, Ayush is left alone. His teammate just letting him run away instead of taking him. He's just betraying him. This is not good, and Ayush is not going to be happy about that. That grenade will deal damage, but that shield was on point, and he's out in the open. He's going to get taken down eventually, if I'm not wrong. Against 4 is just a bit too much to ask for, and Ayush will go down. DSM take down another player. Now only one more player from a WRG squad is alive, but he's already on the run. So let's see if we can get any more kills. On the other hand, grenade kills coming in. Oh boy, AG, take one down. Actually, gets taken down, my bad. Well, another one. Bites dust, AG, they only have 3 more players alive here, and 2 are... Oh no, one of them... Actually, 2 of them, I believe, are going down here, Elika.
Yep. Well, looks like this fight is definitely going to be the sweet fight for ages because they are on the upper hand. Although Unstop is back up and running, Aman has been taken down. Just 3 players. Johnson are one of the most furious players who will be getting the first bullet and will be finishing off TGB right now. Well, TGB, Not a start that you've been expecting for, but AG has got a very good hold on you. And they Kim Joko gets spotted out. It hits one with Mag 7. That is definitely working like a charm, but an immediate trade coming in through. There's only one player left from TGB. That's Mr. Sanjay. Sanjay will be going ahead, taking down the last player from AG. The tables have turned pretty quickly, and here we are with DGB about 4 kills in their hands, with Mr. Sanjay coming in for the rescue and saving the day. Well, looks like the circle went a little towards the southern central side, taking the most area of Factory, Pochino, Clock Tower, Peak, a bit of Peak, I could say. A lot of teams are over towards Pochnock and Mass Electric, especially Total Gaming. They've got, you know, Edge. I've been watching Total Gaming for a really long time, and every time I see them, they have this they have this strategy playing of split 2 to 2 in a sniper tower, and it definitely works for them all most of the times. We've got 4 teams inside the circle. The rest of them still have to make the rotation on. Team Insane Esports will be getting eliminated on the 10th position, while we've got Arrow Esports with 4 man up and running, and right now they have to make it inside the circle, and they don't have much time left.
Not much time left, and it is still not even the second zone. It's just it coming into play in 1 minute time. BFA 4 points as of now. TGB 4 as well. TSM 3 kills. So number of kills are looking good. Arrow, the winners of the first map, I believe, on the map of Bermuda. So let's see if they can actually repeat history here, or are we gonna have a new winners this time around? Because Total Gamers, they would like to have that, you know, Booyah yet once again. They will feel confident because they already got it twice, I believe. So getting it a third time back to back to back, that's gonna be an impressive feat. And at the same time, that is making a statement, as I've said before. They have 0 kills as of now, but that can change any second. That's not a thing that Total Gamers are worried about right now.
Yep. Well, looks like Total Gaming is not in a trouble. They are having very good positions. Mafia Bala deleted Mafia, the triple perfect trio, I would say. I would definitely call them that. But TSM, on the other hand, I think they're receiving few shots, although their position looks a little far away from where the last one could have been made. They have the control of Mass Electric. Looks like Total Gaming's head can be visible through Total Gaming. But yeah, coming back, Total Gaming looks like they're gonna play the calm game. They don't want to rush in. They don't want to take the fights. RZ, on the other hand, they're pretty close nearby to Total Gaming. If they're going for rotation, TG, it's going to be easy for them to cut off the rotation and gatekeep the rest of the teams. Teams like TSM, RZ, everyone is under cover right now. With 9 teams left into 11 minutes of the game, TGB is going in for a long rotation, swimming through the pool. We've got only 2 players from them. I don't know how far TGB can survive, but if they get spotted out in the water, I think it's done and dusted for their team. Yep, we have one player, that's Pandit, who's also taking the rotation over through the waters. So there can be a water fight coming in through, but the zone's already started to close in. So Arrow Esports is in trouble right now, as Stone Crushers will be cutting off their rotation. On the other hand, we've got RAAZ over towards Factory. Look at this position coming in from Slayer. All the cats inside one bag, and I guess they have to let the cat off the bag right now.
Mm-hmm. Arrow, they got themselves one. Can they get themselves another one? Vibe actually gets taken down. Roshan, beautiful grenade, gets himself another kill. So Arrow gets himself the second kill on the board here. Skull Crusher. They will lose a player, but they don't mind right now. They're just running away, going back into the zone. Third zone coming into play in 1 minute of time. Well, we still have 9 squads alive. 28 players still on the server, and Pandit makes it 27 because he just took down one more Arrow. They're letting the side of SC just run away. They're like, it's okay, we don't mind. We got one. They are on a disadvantage right now, and they're making their way into the zone. That is not a good good amount of players to go in with. But look at those grenades, but beautiful. Panda with a beautiful glue wall placement coming in. Can that grenade hit him this time around? It will. Doesn't really matter how good you are with glue walls. Abin is just too good with the grenades. There you go. He spots out the players of SC, but I don't think they have spotted him. Because if they would have, spotted him, that's an easy kill for them. But anyway, with that, another team eliminated here.
Yep. We are down to 8 teams. We've still got plenty of times, but we are down to the fourth circle already. Pochinok has been contested by 5 major teams, most of it's being taken by YS, and YS Ravi spots out a player, and I think he's going to take that confirmation. Mr. J right there, he's been spotted out. TSM is in a big trouble, but they find cover on through the old compound. Yakuza seniors, they're having a good time. Ravi gets one confirmation. They are in between the circle, at the center point of the circle, with almost all the cover. As once again, Ravi spots out players. It's going to be taking those shots. Amit Wala, on the other hand, will take one confirmation. That is Total Gaming's Mafia Bala going down. We've still got 3 players of Total Gaming. If Amit Wala takes the shot, it's going to be a difficult one, but he gives the shot, then maybe we will be on the upper hand. YS is down to 2 kills, and I guess still it also has been knocked out, but the confirmation will be coming in through Mafia Bala, and Mafia not much that they can do. Instead, Delete once again gets knocked out. Delete gets confirmed. YS Suhail, on the other hand, takes a shot against Total Gaming Rohit. They are surrounded by YS right now. Well, Pochinok right now, totally in the hands of YS, and there's nothing that can stop them. We've got TSM coming inside the compounds, but Stone Crushers are gonna put an end to them as Mr. J takes a fire back against Stone Crushers. The grenade will be coming in through, doing a lot of damage. One more grenade. This is gonna be confirming Stone Crushers. Rutvik, YS totally giving away a madman performance with 6 kills and a triple kill coming in from Reaper right now.
Triple kill coming in from Reaper indeed, and there you go. It's gonna be a lot of fights happening right now. There you go. Another team that is not the team I wanted to see, leaving the server in position number 7. But yeah, Total Gamers, they will be going out in position number 7, and 16-minute mark. Pochinok is actually the zone right now. Not something you usually see. Pretty rare for Pochinok to be, the 4th or circle or the 5th one here, Elika.
Yep. But I guess the circle is just begun to shut down again. We are close to be having the 5th circle, and looks like we still have more than 5 teams contesting over the place right now. TGB goes down on the 6th position, while it's going to be Total Gaming out in the open. Mr. J gets spotted out. TSM's Old Monk is already down. We've got 2 players from TSM, Mr. J and Illuminati. J goes through the grenade, receives a lot of damage, but is still gonna run strongly inside the compound. Who have we got inside the compound? That is YS walking inside, taking the last 2 players down. Amitwala with a shotgun, and that's a confirmation. Amitwala with a triple kill, and here we are, total of 9 kills in the hands of Yakuza Senior as well. RAAZ, on the other hand, is playing the slow game. RASMIC RAAZ, they don't have a kill in the hand. PFA with 5 kills and 3 players. The top 4 teams are gonna be them. And YS Ravi gets knocked out. Will he get confirmed is the question. Arrow Esports taking a full shot against YS right now. Not until very long. Suhail is gonna peek. Suhail might get a shot, but is waiting for the perfect opportunity. Arrow Esports have got YS at the edge right now.
They did. And only 4 spots left, 14 players, and with that, RNS, he is gonna get knocked out. 5th zone coming into play. It's gonna be the smallest circle possible. And that 6th one, well, that's the dead zone. There's no way you're going to be staying alive. I don't think we will be going into that final zone. 7th one there. YS, they have 9 kills. They have all the players that they need. It's going to be Punisher taking that kill. Reaper actually steals it. Midwalia gets another one. Black Flag Army, waves their white flag right now and out in position number 4. Luzaif gets one. RNS gets another one. Ravi takes up Punisher with the trade there finally. RS, they'll have 2 players left. 2 of them have already gone down. Zay gets one more. RNS will confirm that kill onto Rhythm. 10 players alive here. Like a 6th zone already coming into play. It's a dead zone coming in. Why is it still have 4 players? 11 kills already in their name. RNS. Ooh. Oh my god, he goes down, and that mine kill coming in. Beautiful play coming in. Punisher gets one. Duel gets another one. RASMIC RAAZ, they get eliminated. It's all about It's all down to two players, two teams, that is Arrow and YS. Looks like YS will come out on top. Arrow Roshan gets one onto Ravi. Suhail gets that knock, and Arrow Esports actually get knocked out. Did he get knocked out of the zone, Roshan? Ouch.
Uh,
Ouch, ouch,
yeah.
ouch.
Well, that was definitely not expected, and I would say Yakuza seniors definitely deserve the Booyah coming into their hands, because not only have they secured the most number of kills, but they've also secured the Booyah in their hands, and the aggression coming in from Amit Wale was totally outstanding. They've got one of the strongest players in their roster. We've got Amit Wala, who completely shut everyone down, and Ravi coming in for a great backup, I would say. Yakuza seniors, they're going to be walking away with the fourth Booyah in their hand today. I mean, fourth maps Booyah, not the fourth Booyah, guys. Yeah, it was just messing around. But what a play coming in. Arrow Esports, they somehow managed to survive till the top second position. But who surprised me was RASMIC RAAZ. Neither did they have a single kill, but they managed to come down to the top third position in the rank points. I think this game is about survival, and I guess RZ, they completely understood the whole purpose of this game. But yeah, GG well played by Yakuza seniors. I really love the way how Amit Wala went and took the initiative, getting most of the kills, especially the shotgun play. That was incredible watching. It was a treat to my eyes, Edge.
It was, it was. I mean, the final, and also those grenade fights happening in that water area. Not really sure who those players were, but there was like sole survivors from two teams. They were just building glue walls and using those grenades. That was just wonderful to watch. So these are the small things that are kind of weird but unique at the same time. So I mean, and at the same time, Skull Crushers did not even look at them, take a look at them. They were like ignoring them completely. They're like, yeah, you guys are fighting, it's okay, go to hell, we don't care, we're just gonna keep marching on to the inside the zone. Not really sure what position they were eliminated in, but yeah, Total Gamers not the kind of game that they wanted. But take a look at the map wise scorecard. Yakuza seniors, what a game they had. 14 kills, 12 rank points, bring the total up to 26 here, Erika.
Yup. Well, looks like Yakuza scene is 14 kills in total. Now that's insane. Total of 26 points. We've got Arrow in the second position with 5 kills, 9 rank points, a total of 14. We've got Black Flag Army in the third position, TGB at 4th, TSM at 5th, and we've got RASMIC RAAZ at 6th. RASMIC RAAZ, despite of them having the highest amount of rank points, they ended up in the third position, but in the leaderboard they've been pushed down to the sixth position, as they didn't have enough kill points to actually make an argument with. And the bottom six cents getting eliminated in the 12th position. Now that is something I definitely did not expect, and especially Insane Esports also going out way too early. Because back in when we were casting the Invitational, I saw the way how Insane Esports was going all hail against those teams. They couldn't make it, unfortunately, but we've got Stone Crushers at 7, Total Gaming on 8. Total Gaming, who had the lead on the first 3 maps of the day, right now they don't, as they've been pushed down to the 8th position. We've got Weird Gamers at 9th. 10th position with Aura Gaming, 11th Sixth Sense, and 12th Insane Esports. Okay, things have gotten worse for Insane Esports, I should say.
Yeah, things have gotten worse for them. And at the same time, Total Gaming, I was expecting them to reach 100 before the day was done. But looks like that might be a dream here. But they did not perform that great in the map of Bermuda as well in the first time. So the second cycle, let's see if they performed really good on Purgatory and Kalahari like they did the last time. If that's the case, then yeah, 100 is still on the card, because right now they did get 5 points, which brings the total up to 64, I believe. There you go, the total overall scorecard. I mean, Total Gaming in position number 1, still holding on strong. 34 rank points, 30 kill points, bring the total up to 64. On the second position, Arrow Esports, 36 rank points, 18 kill points. Look at that kill difference between Total Gaming and Arrow Esports. Absolutely insane. 12 kills. 54 total points for Arrow Esports. Black Flag Army, 25 rank points, 23 kill points, bring the total up to 48. TSM, on the other hand, 23 plus 23, that's pretty even. Total points of 46. Yakuza Seniors, they are going to be so happy after that last game. 23 rank points, 22 kill points right now. Total up to 45. They are looking strong to take that top 6 spot as well. TGB with 23 rank points and 10 kill points are on 6th position right now with 33 total points.
Yep. Well, the difference between the score in the top six teams doesn't seem much far, as we've got TSM and Yakuza at 46 45, just a point difference. We've got Black Flag Army, TSM, FTX, with just difference of, I think, 3 to 4 points. If they keep maintaining the consistency, I think it's easy for them to make it to the top six and eventually to the Indian Invitational Finals. But yep, I think it has been a great Bermuda start for Bermuda start for Yakuza series, I would say, because of one map they had a very huge jump all the way from ninth position to fifth position in the leaderboard. And speaking about the rest of the bottom six, we've got Stone Crushers still at the seventh position, RASMIC at eighth, we've got Aura at ninth, and we've got Insane Sports at 10th, We Are Gamers at 11th, and sixth and at 12. Six Sense, they used to be one of the strongest teams, but now, in order to prove it again, they have to give the best performance in the last two maps. I mean, eventually, the points that they have, 5 points right now, is not gonna make it up to the scorecard, but at least they're gonna give their best and learn a lot through the experiences. Which teams have chance? I think teams like Stone Crushers, Rosmikras, they have a chance to beat down the top six teams and maybe get a spot for themselves in the top six. But yeah, after the overall scorecard, I think a lot of views changed in my mind regarding Six Sense, Total Gaming, Arrow, especially TGB. TGB, even though the last game they didn't perform very well, but they gave their best. Aura Gaming, I think they still also have a huge potential to make it up to the top six.
They do. I mean, every single team, they still have potential. All we're waiting for is, for them to show us that potential, bring it out. And now we are done with 4 maps. We are still left with, 8. But yeah, today we'll be going on forward with 2 more. Tomorrow we'll be back with the last 6 maps of this entire BO12. It is, yeah. I mean, asking a team play BO6 is, hard enough. We can't expect them to play 12 maps back to back in a single day. They might be, playing it usually when when you have practice and when you scrim, but when you're playing a tournament it's a different thing. So that is why we don't want them to play 12. That's why we have divided it into 6 and 6. So yeah, I mean, as of now, Total Gamings, they have a complete dominant lead, 10-point difference in that number 1 and number 2 position. But yeah, Yakuza Seniors, after that first initial game on the map of Bermuda, I mean, map number 4 obviously, but the second set of cycle. But I mean, now moving on to Purgatory, I think Total Gaming once again they will have a really good game, because last time it was them getting that booyah on the map of Purgatory and the Kalahari as well. Even though they did have a relatively bad performance on the map of Bermuda, even the first time.
Yep, well, Bermuda is just a warm up game. We've got the main two maps, Purgatory and Kalahari, upcoming next, especially Purgatory. Speaking about Purgatory, Total Gaming's one of the favorite location is Moat House, and I'm pretty sure that feels it's also going to be a part of it. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's quickly jump to the map of Purgatory. Well, I think it's going to be Total Gaming once again dominating. Although, for a fact, I know that Kalahari has been a very sweet spot for Total Gaming. Their by default drop location is going to be Santa Catarina, and they've taken insane amount of fights, which lasted in their favor. I think 9 or 10 times they won the fight in Santa Catarina. And there's absolutely no team which has the guts to take a drop in Santa Catarina when you have a team like Total Gaming. They are very atrocious. They've got one of the few of the best players in their team, I would say, and currently they're leading the charts as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the gunplay, it's all about the precision, it's all about the game sense as well coming in. And looks like their team, they have mastered it all right now. At least not on the map of Bermuda, at least on Purgatory and Kalahari, because I mean, I expected them to put up at least a better performance on the map of Bermuda this time around, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Well, that is another thing to talk about later on. Let's see how they perform this time on the map of Purgatory. But I just want to see if how the bottom half of the scoreboard, the teams that are at the bottom half, how they perform. That is what I want to see.
Yep. Well, we still have the time for the game to go live, and there is a 1 minute ETA that I'm getting from my production team. But meanwhile, I want to discuss something with you guys. Let me take a quick recap for you what we've done so far in World Esports Cup. We had World Esports Cup scrims, which were before the actual tournament began, where we had good amount of time to show off our World Esports Cup tournament of 75 lakh prize pool. Then we had 3 weeks of invitationals of three regions, India, Pakistan, and Nepal. Yesterday we got in with the Nepal's last invitational day. And from these invitationals, four teams every day in the 3 days of the invitational, we had four teams every day got qualified. That means a total of 12 teams from each region came down to the plains. And right now we're going to be seeing two best of six. That's a total of 12 maps coming into the play at plains from each region, where only top six will go into the finals of the region. Currently, we are watching India's planes, and we've got a BO6 today. And top six teams from today's BO6 will be moving into the finals, and we've got another BO6 tomorrow. So, if you guys are eagerly waiting for all the updates of the regional qualifiers and regional play-ins, if you missed out on any highlight, don't worry, we've uploaded everything on our Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram, that is @India Today Gaming. The links are in the description, and you can also find a very good chance to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we go live every single day until the tournament comes to the end. And also, if you are a huge fan of Free Fire and if you are looking for the right gaming device, then I would definitely advise you to go check out Infinix Smartphones Note 11s Pro. You can go ahead and check the features, as it is coming down in the market very soon. By the end of this month, you might be having even a Christmas sale, so yeah, don't miss out on that though. But yeah, coming back to action, we've got the map of Purgatory, the sixth map of today. No, actually, fifth map of
Fifth
today.
map.
My bad.
Yeah. Well, fifth map. I mean, I think I was just excited, and so are we. I mean, we have already seen some insane gameplay coming in from every single team. Let's just hope we get to see a lot more grenade launches, because that is what I'm looking out for. The grenade launchers, those sniper rifles dealing those headshots from a really long range. That's what I am looking out for. And as we said, let's see where the players drop and how they take the fights on this time around, because we are only left with two more maps for the day. You gotta bring in everything, every single kill, every single position, the rank point. They will count at the end of the BO12, because right now Total Gaming, they are leading the charge, but everyone, they have a chance. Every single team, even the 12th team, even the 11th team, they still have a chance of making it to the top six, because yeah, as I said, top six, it's going to be the top six from the 12 teams. So every single one still has a chance. Let's see how they take the opportunity, and let's see if they actually make it work. And I already see a lot of teams already dropping off here, Rico.
Yep. As the plane path looks a little tilted over towards the northern side, as I said, Moat House is going to be one of my favorite spots, and looks like Total Gaming took a way too early drop over towards Crossroads, as we've got Stone Crushers heading over towards Moat House along with Yakuza Seniors. Now, this is going to be an interesting fight, as two of the prime major teams in the top six position, they both have to kind of drop over towards Moat House. We've also got two more teams, Insane Esports, taking a drop over towards there. We've got Six Sense on the way. I think these three teams will be taking a drop over towards Sky Lodge and making their rotation all the way to Fields, but no team right now is contesting at Fields. We've got more than four teams over towards Marble Works, but there's not a single team at Quarry. It's the Blue Zone, Sky Lodge, with absolutely three teams. We've got Six Sense, we've got RAAZ. Six Sense, they have to go in for the loot very quickly. Martin already gets knocked down by Insane Esports. He'll also be getting confirmed in no time by Insane Esports. If there is any backup, that has to be in the hands of Zian and Skeleton. They have to come out of the compounds right now. They cannot leave Martin to bleed out and die. And that is the first blood coming in from Angry. Here we are, the first blood already coming in, and Team Insane Esports is gonna be the witness.
Well, Martin will go down. That's cute. As I said, it is an absolute beautiful place. There you go. That just looks, beautiful. It looks fun. Maybe if we could ever visit skill hours, that's gonna be fun. Well, anyway, there's gonna be two more teams here, TIE and Success. Both of them holding on to this area. They want the control of it. They know that the squad of Success is here, so they want to take them down. It's not gonna be an easy one, because yeah, as I said, skill out, it is beautiful, but it also does have the low ground, high ground advantage. So it all depends on how you position yourself and the timing as well coming in from the players. Look at Shahid. He's already making his
Yeah.
way to get the loot and also find himself a safe position so he can scout on the players. I think he's the one that actually flanks for the, watch out for flanks and lurks coming in. On the other hand, everyone's pretty silent except my neighbors who are actually a little noisy right now. But yeah, a pretty silent gameplay coming in from everyone. And just I say that I use YT gets one onto Zafe.
Yep. Well, looks like WRG. They woke up on the wrong side of the bed. They're trying to look in for teammates, and I'm definitely sure they're gonna be running behind RZ. RZ's team has been spotted out right now. They're inside a confinement zone, but then will they be getting taken down as the grenade pops out? Ayush, on the other hand, gets a knock over towards Zaif from RC, but WRG's Warrior will be going down, will be getting knocked out, but he'll be back on his feet within no time as Punisher won't have a chance to get that confirmation. RZ coming out, putting out the grenade play, putting out grenade launchers, not at all working in the hands. Rhythm 31 gets spotted out by Ayush. Punisher, on the other hand, is playing on the other side of the sniper tower. I really love the split gameplay coming in from RZ right now. Although they're inside the blue zone, and with the takes, RZ's Krish down. A confirmation will be coming up. WRG on the advantage. With it, gets another knock over towards Uzaif. And right now, with it, he's on the lead with two of the players going down from RZ. The last player, Punisher, is going to be getting haunted down right now. And I think the confirmation will coming in through.
The keys. Oh, keys to victory is getting yourself a lot of kills, and WRG, they already got few. They are looking strong right now here on the map of Purgatory, but once again, the team to look out for, as always, is Total Gaming. They did drop off in that, crosser area. It is kind of safe position because they are, there is a lot of loot, but it is like, mid-tile loot coming in from there. But it is kind of safe. There's not a lot of teams dropping out right there. But talking about the other teams and the other positions right now, AG, they don't have a kill, but they have enough loot, and they're towards this Mount area. Mount Villa, that is. 5 minutes in, 11 squads, 42 players still alive. Everyone is taking it really, really slow. Look at this, Mount Villa. They might be a fight happening anytime soon. Team TGB, they might be in for a treat. AG are right next to them, so that might be a fight here on the top of the mountain. Let's see who will come rolling down and who will stay at the top. Because right now, AG and actually both teams are making their way back. They are making their way back into the zone. It's still the first zone. But yeah, nevertheless, a zone is a zone. You gotta make your way back. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but you gotta go back into the zone safely. So something to look out for. Team AG, they got the vehicle, so they're making their way into the zone in style. Well, the side of Arrow, they're right at the edge, so they might as well get themselves a bit more loot. Team TGB, they're walking and walking. I don't know how they walk up. That looks really steep, and they still managed to walk. So, yeah, somehow. And the views of the map of Purgatory are absolutely beautiful. I love this water view coming in from alongside the mountain as well. Team AG. I mean, look at Team TGB. They're right at the edge. They're walking at the same. I mean, it looks like them and the zone are at the same page. Closing in towards
Yep.
that AG area.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's
the
like
zone is towards that north area there, Elika.
Yep, what was another eastern side? Definitely. That's where most of the times the zone ends up, especially when you have Moot House over there. I guess that's one of the prime and iconic locations to begin a fight for. But Insane Esports, okay, they're being a little aggressive over towards YS right now. YS being the Booyah winner of the Bermuda and having a total of 14 kills, the most aggressive team on the server right now. They've already lost the player against Insane Esports. They'll be putting down a lot of grenades coming into the play. But YS you will get a knock over towards Angry, but will Angry get confirmed? Yes, he definitely will. YS taking down one of the players from Insane Esports. We've got 3 more to go, but I guess the fallback will be coming in from Shivam and his teammates. They don't want to risk it. One of the players has already been spotted out. That's Shivam once again getting knocked out and confirmed. 2 players of Insane Esports are down right now. leaving the rest to take back that rotation, take that call back, and move back. Well, TGB on the other hand, they're trying to go inside the circle, but I don't know, they're walking in the opposite direction as they've been haunted by Arrow Gaming right now. AG, they're making the most of it. They've already got a one kill, one confirmation coming in from John Cena's shotgun. Or will they continue it? Eventually, the zone has to anyway knock them off. But I think AJ wants to take the credit. AJ wants the kill points. AJ wants to be on the top right now.
They do. I mean, everyone wants to be on top, right? And there you go. I mean, if you want to be on top, you better be prepared to get yourself an Infinix Note 11s #own. The game it is coming up this month. I'm gonna look at that. That just looks absolutely beautiful. We do know a little bit of about the smartphone coming in. It does have a 50 MP mobile. Sorry, 50 MP cam. So that is something to be excited about. That is just a little sneak peek in for anyone that's looking out for the Infinix smartphones. Last time we had 10, Note 10 if I'm not wrong, and that was a really good one as well. This time we are stepping it up to 11, just like how the teams have been stepping up since the last time. The Infinix they did step up and they came up with this. So I'm really looking forward to that one as well. Maybe I'll get my hands on one of the devices later on. But for now, let's see. Because here, AG, they are building a lot of glue walls, and the grenades are going to be going down any second. There you go. Grenades being
Yeah.
dropped. A lot of them actually. Unstopped. He will take a bit of damage there. Ooh, he was so close. But God, Joker. Good Joker, is it? No. Is it God Joker? I think it's God Joker. He will get that kill. Look at the
Yeah.
teams actually. Second zone, and 1, 2, 3, 4 teams are actually outside of the zone. That is not a good thing here, Erika. That is not a good thing.
Yep. Well, the circle seems like to be over the edges of fields. We've got around six teams. We still have to get Arrow Gaming and Arrow Esports, or a Gaming and Arrow Esports, both of them inside the circle. I think AG will be inside the blue zone for a long time. By the time they make it inside the circle, the next zone also will be coming in through. Just two zones, and we still have 11 teams left with 38 players. TSM, not much happening. They're trying to get few of the players from BFA, but as they will be fast in a car, they won't be able to spot them out or knock them out. But BFA will hold on for a moment right now to take that fight back against TSM, but looks like they're being isolated right now. I really love the way how meta has been changed. Previously, we used to see all the teams gathering around in the center of the circle, predicting that the circle will eventually come down there. But right now, I can see a lot of teams trying to gatekeep and root at the edges of the circle so that they can not only stop the rotation but also play the safe game along with the zone. Total Gaming's Delete has been spotted out, and WRG Pandit has got his scope ready on towards Delete's head. But will he get the bounty is my question. Delete has no idea that WRG has knock over him. The TGB Joker gets spotted out, but unfortunately, even after taking damage, he won't be getting knocked out. Either he moves along with his journey. Brasilia has been contested with two teams right now. I think there's one player still over towards that edge, and that one player is just watching Arrow Esports take the rotation right now. Who is that? Is my question.
Our esports, they are safe right now, and that's sole survivor, I believe. Yakuza, on the other hand, they have two kills. They didn't lose a player. Tide, on the other hand, they only have two more, and there you go. The quick scopes coming in from Sheen, who lands a beautiful shot on the God Joker there. Ooh, that range, that is long range, and he's still, I mean, yeah, that is kind of mid to long range. Beautiful shot coming in, though. Nevertheless, will not be able to confirm the kill. That was a great shot indeed. There you go, RNS trying to sneak in, slowly but steadily. On the other hand, Old Monk will get that kill out of John Cena, and RNS is here. You can't see him. Well, there you go, RA Gaming. They get eliminated in position number 11. RNS, sneaky beacon like, made his way to the top of the hill, and along with the crossfires from his teammate, that was absolutely beautiful. While Mafia, on the other hand, gets that knock on the panda. Well,
Yep.
we still have
Well,
a
Arrow
lot
Esports
of teams with 4 players. So yeah, please continue, Alika.
Well, on the other hand, Arrow Esports is trying to make the most of the fight. Total Gaming looks like they're going to be playing a calm and steady game. Sixth Sense, same with them. They were inside one compound all together. If someone manage to push or surround the compound, then it's going to be a big trouble for them. Arrow Esports 3 kills in the hands. One from each. Roshan still has to open his accounts of kill records. They're outside the circle. They're over towards the eastern side of Brasilia, waiting if there's going to be any team taking rotation at any chance so that they can cut it off easily. We've got TGB, Joker, and and one of his teammates over towards the corner of the zone. Stone Crushers are trying to make their way over towards the northern side of fields where we've got WRG with it trying to approach against Stone Crushers. We've got Insane Esports going into the rotation as well. YS, they've already got a very sweet spot on the eastern side of fields. They'll be taking that compound and gatekeeping over there. Arrow Esports, on the other hand, I think they've been spotted out by TGB's last player. Oh, one of the last players, I should say, that because there are still two players alive, Abin and Joker from TGB.
Two players alive, TG. They still have four actually, but they did not get even a single kill, right? That is I don't know why they are doing this right now, because last time, yeah, maybe they're trying for the booyah, but that's not going to be a great thing every single time. Arrow, on the other hand, he did get themselves three. Well, Slayer takes down Vishal once again. He's going to be the first one going down for his side. Let's see. Third zone coming into play here. Look at that. I want to know who's that player outside of the zone and why is he still outside of the zone? Oh, never mind. That's because he's taking heat from Roshan there. Well, that is a player of Total Gaming, I believe. So, not a kind of position you want to be in, especially since you have 0 kills on your team and you still have 4 players. I believe that's Mafia. Yeah, he's the one that's healing. So, Mafia
Yeah.
should be the one. Bin actually. Oh no. Bin actually gets knocked out of the zone. So, that is, I think, pretty much done for him. Mafia gets taken down. Arrow,
Well,
they're
looking
looking
at the
strong here.
Yep. But looking at the bigger picture, I think Insane Esports going out on the 10th position will make a little change in the bottom 6 of the leaderboard. But Arrow Esports, if they get eliminated or if their firepower gets delayed, now it's going to be a huge question right now. Arrow Esports Roshan goes down. Kaushik Malik is having a very aggressive fight right now. Arrow Esports Aaron is also going down, all in the hands of Shino and ABD. Can Shino and ABD make it up to the top? I'm quite not sure about it, but they have a total of 3 kills in the hands with Kaushik gatekeeping their compounds. Now the circle comes in an open area with absolutely no compounds or no cows to take in except for the pine trees we've got. ABD gets knocked out. Will be getting confirmed in no time, but Shinu is all by himself right now from Arrow Esports. Either has to take that fight or it's to save his teammate, but I think it's a little too late. ABD gets confirmed. TGB's last player, Joker, he's below Total Gaming right now. If you can hold that part for a little while, I think it's going to be easy. Shino, on the other hand, gets spotted out. Arrow Esports going out in the 9th position. BFA going in for an aggressive fight. TSM with 4 kills. We Are Gamers going out in the 8th position. TSM, they'll be taking out the bad boy out, they'll be taking the car out, and will be going into the rotation, but in towards the wrong team. That is TSM taking a fight. YAKUZA seniors going out as well. Sixth Sense, to my surprise, made it to the top 6. As TGB goes down in the 6th position, Sixth Sense are in top 5 right now. Stone's position has been revealed away. He'll be receiving his shots. He'll be getting knocked out. Stone Crushers, on the other hand, going out in the 4th position. And we've still got the 4 teams with Sixth Sense right now. I mean, currently holding the lead position, I can say, but TSM still got a chance to get the booyah in the hands. I mean, why not? Ouch. I think I just broke the caster's curse by Sixth Sense. As I was speaking about them, they get eliminated in the 4th position. A quadra kill coming in the hands of VRC000 over there.
0 indeed. He gets himself 4 kills in the game. BFA, they're looking really strong, while TSM, 2 of the players have been knocked and they will be right. And once again, knocked. Kaushik Malik is. Oh no, Old Monk has been knocked out of the play zone as well. It's going to be a 5th play zone. So it does deal a lot of damage. It is not good. Mafia will get that. There you go. That's what Total Gaming was doing. They were just wanted to get that booyah, and they have survived till the end. Now TSM, they have two players left, but both the players that actually got the kills are actually down. They do have four kills to the end. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
BFA. They have four players alive, while four players on the side of Total Gaming are still alive as well. I don't think it's gonna be an easy one. JMIT, they get one. Mafia gets another one. Down to 8 players. 17 minutes. Sorry, 18-minute mark about to reach. And Joel Bull, he's in a really tough spot. He's the only one surviving right now with the side of BFA. They go down. Total Gaming, what a beautiful grenade, and Mafia final shot with the sniper. Oh, they do get that booyah, and yeah, they did get enough kills as well at the end. What a game coming in from Total Gaming. It was, I think they only got kills in the last 2 minutes. I think last 2-3 minutes, that was when they got their initial kill, and from there on forward, I think they got like 5 to 6 kills.
Yep. Well, looks like it's going to be Total Gaming with the third Booyah in their hands. Well, as you said, Bermuda might not be a really good map for Total Gaming, but Purgatory definitely did bring the charm back in towards Total Gaming. An impressive performance coming in from them. In the first three rotation, we've seen them getting the Booyah in Purgatory and Kalari. I think the same set will be again getting repeated in the second circle of the maps. We've seen Bermuda. Bermuda was not a really good luck for them, but they made sure that they come back, take that position away, take that booyah away in the second circle of Purgatory, and we've got the last map. That is the map of Kalari, and one of the favorite map that Total Gaming loves to take fights on. But before we go down to that map, it was an incredible performance coming in from especially Sixth Sense, because they were in the bottom of the leaderboard at around 11th position in overall scorecard, but now they pushed it up and they made it to the top four. This means that there are going to be a lot of changes in the bottom six of the overall scorecard.
Yep. I mean, it's not always you don't have to get the MVP all the time. At least as long as you're in the group stages and the qualifiers, right? Qualifiers are done anyway. This is the group stage. So here's the thing: all you need to do is get a good number of kills, get yourself a decent rank position that gives you like at least 5 to 6 points, and let's say you have 7 to 8 kills. That is good enough for you to. I mean, you have to be consistent though. You have to keep doing that in every single map for 12 maps. Then you can make yourself pretty. You can find yourself in the top four pretty easily. But with that,
Yeah.
let's talk about the map wise scorecard. Total Gaming obviously on top. 12 rank points. They got 12 kills in 3 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I might have missed a few there, Elika.
Yeah, well, you know what's surprisingly, now the Total Gaming has 24 points. Add the 24 points to the 64 that they already have. That means total of around 80 points, 85 plus points have already made by Total Gaming. Just one more game and they might also be hitting the margin of 100 points as you wish it, like as it's your dream. But coming down, Black Flag Army, they made it to the second position, but they have been tied up with TSMFTX with 14 points. Stonecrush is on the fourth position with 9 points. VR Gamers on the fifth, and continued by Sixth Sense on the seventh position. With Sixth Sense, they barely had any kills in their hands. I guess that's one of the strongest reasons why they did not get the full points for being eliminated in the fourth position. They have to concentrate on kill points. They have to go ahead, take their aggressive fights. Arrow Esports on the 8th, TGP on the 9th, or on the 10th, 11th. We have Insane Esports and RASMIC. Definitely not an expected performance from them at 12th position.
Yep, I mean, they looks like they need to work really, really hard for them to even make this way. Top six. Forget about top three. They RASMIC, RAAZ, and Insane Esports, as well as Aura Gaming, if you ask me. All these three teams, they need to work really, really hard to make their way into that top three, top four, even the top six. So it's gonna be really hard for them. They only have one. They have 7 more maps left. Excuse me, I hope they don't choke. So let's just focus on the one map that we have left here today, Kalahari, that is. And if Total Gaming, how many points do they need? They need something around 15 points. That's it. If they get that 15 points, they'll be reaching that 100. So yeah, actually they only need 12. Overall scorecard is here. Total Gaming, 46 rank points, 42 kill points, total points of 88. Black Flag Army, 33 rank points, 29 kill points, total of 62.
Yeah.
Look at that difference coming in. How much is that? That's 26-point difference from that first and second position. Anyway, third position, TSM FTX, 32 rank, 28 kill points, total of 60. Well, they all are, pretty close there. Arrow Esports on 59. Yakuza Seniors still holding on with
Mhm.
52. Well, then, once again, a major gap there. I think around 14 points. Stone Crusher sitting on 38 here, Erika.
Yep. It looks like the overall scorecard definitely already tells us who are going to be the top six teams who have a pretty good chance at going to the finals. We've got Stone Crushers, Yakuza, Arrow, TSM, Black Flag Army, and Total Gaming. But looking at the sixth position, that is Stone Crushers, they only have a total of 38 points. Now, the next bottom six will be telling us TGB and Stone Crushers are on a tie right now with 38 points, and it's a very close score difference. If TGP can perform well in this one map, they might have an opportunity to go to the finals. And continued by TGP, we have RASMIC, Aura Gaming. We are all gamers, Insane Esports, and Six Sense. Despite of putting a lot of efforts, Insane Esports are still at the 11th position.
Yeah. Well, one more map left. Let's see if there's going to be any changes in the overall scorecard. Because right now, Six Sense they need to put up a really good performance here before the end of the day. So while we go back to when we come back tomorrow, they feel confident, right? They don't feel that pressure because right now they are feeling the pressure. They're at the bottom of the scorecard and a long way ahead, almost let's say almost 28, 26 actually 26 kill a point difference from them to the top six. So at least if they get at least if they bring it down to 10, 15, I think they have a really good chance tomorrow. But if not, then it's gonna be it's not gonna be a good time for them.
Yep. Well, one more map to go in the first best of six we've also got another set of best of six happening tomorrow. So don't forget to tune in for that best of six because that day we are going to decide who are going to be the top six teams who will make their way towards the finals of Indian Invitational region right now. But yeah, coming back, we've seen all the five maps. Bermuda, Purgatory, Kalahari, and Bermuda Purgatory. Well, Purgatory is definitely in the favor of Total Gaming because in the first rotation we've seen Purgatory Kalari going to the hands of Total Gaming, and once again we've seen Purgatory going in the hands of Total Gaming. And I'm expecting that their performance will be up to the mark and same even in the map of Kalahari. As Kalahari, a lot of things can be spoken about it, especially it's a beautiful map for snipers. And if you're a sniper, definitely go take the drop in Refinery, or else you can also take a very good potential dropout as another side of the map. But I guess eventually the circle is going to decide where teams move along and how the rotations go through. But for me, as I've seen Total Gaming for a long time right now, their drop at Santa Catrina, their rotation is going to go through at confinement, then come all the way from the eastern side of the map towards the refinery. I mean, pretty much this is going to be the fact for them. This is going to be the house, the story will be walking in for Total Gaming in the map of Kalari. But, if there is any crash landing happening at Santa Catrina, now that is something I have to look after for. Because Turtle Gaming, I mean, 9 out of the 10 times they did get the fight, but is there going to be any team who has actually the guts to take a drop at Santa Catrina? But putting this aside, Refinery, one of the most prime spots, and I have a feeling TGB might take a drop over at Refinery, as right now they're in the seventh position and they're tied to Stone Crushers with 38 points. So the more points they make, the more kills they get, the more merrier it will be for them.
Yep, I mean that is true. Kalahari is a short map once again. It is the smallest. It has a lot of uneven surfaces as well. So yeah, the fights are gonna be quick. That's for sure. There are gonna be a lot of initial fights happening. There are gonna be a lot of sniper fights because there are not a lot of houses to hide in. It's kind of a desert area, so I think sniper. If especially I don't know, I forgot that there was some player from the side of Arrow who was really good, at quick scoping. So if that if he picks up a sniper again, I think it's gonna be a tough time for anyone that's against them or anyone that's against any of such players. So I'm really looking forward to see if there's any sniper quick scopers, anyone else apart from the side of Arrow Gaming. And at the same time, I still am waiting for those grenade launcher kills because haven't seen a lot of them in this particular PO6 at
Yeah.
least.
I mean, I think pretty much grenades are in action right now rather than grenade launches, especially Max 7 coming into the play. And wow, I think a very wide usage of MA2B1 also coming in. All the fights are going definitely pretty balanced right now. Now that it's been a while for all these rosters into the game of Free Fire, they're looking more for strategical plays than go for the firepower plays. We've seen a lot of teams go aggressive over and over again in kills, but one or the other time they always got taken down with the strategies of the opponents. So I guess this time we will be looking at something similar again. Well, Kalari has a lot of crash landings, so I cannot say that. But yeah, here we go, the map of Kalari, the deserted area, all the way from Refinery. We'll be walking you through the sub. It's going to be a northern plain path coming in, cutting Refinery, Command Post, and all the way down to the Mammoth. We've got the sub as well. And looks like it's a pretty a pretty equal plane path, I would say. We've got Insane Esports getting down at Shrines and definitely BFA a dropout towards Refinery. And as I told you, Total Gaming will be going over towards Santa Catarina. Ira Esports and YS will be having a cluster landing over towards Bayfront, where we've also got one of the players from Insane Esports that is angry. He is away from his teammates. We've got Mr. J's team over towards the western side of the map, and I guess Sixth Sense has already begun the fight against Stone Crushers. The sub is going to be the main area where the fights begin.
Well, the fight has already begun, and John Cena will be the one getting that kill onto Ayush. Pandar, on the other hand, gets another one. Aura Gaming starting off strong. This time around is the final map of today. John Cena gets himself another one. Oh, Skeleton! He fell to his death. I mean, he's just knocked out still. Well, he's gonna get taken down. You know, the sub area, there is a lot of fights happening right now. AG Rothwood actually, oh no, he's gonna get taken down by Martin as well. Do not jump down, Slayer. If you jump, you're gonna get slayed. Oh, on the other hand, John Cena and Panda once again. The two players I actually thought will not go down, they will go down. Reaper, he's out of the server thanks to Arrow Gaming, and Aman will take down Panda while reviving his teammate John Cena there. Well, 41, which means I believe we have already seen 7 in 2 minutes. In under 2 minutes, there are like 7 eliminations. That is quick.
Yep. Well, that was a quick move to make, but Stone Crushers, they definitely did benefit a lot from that. On the other hand, Aura Gaming, John Cena with a double kill and a total of triple kill in the hands. They'll be moving forward. Stone Crushers, they lost all their 3 players. Rutvik is the last man surviving in the sub against Sixth Sense. Not until very long that Sixth Sense is gonna spot them out. I mean, spot the last player out and eventually take him down. But that was a quick fight coming in through. Refinery has been contested by one single lone player who will be getting taken down in no time, I would say. Well, Sixth Sense is on a haunt for the last player of Horror Gaming. And I think he'll be. No, the last player from Stone Crushers, actually, that is Rutvik. Where is exactly Rutvik sitting? I mean, if I can't spot him, it's going to be very difficult for Sixth Sense as well. Rutvik should have gone for a rotation, but if he gets spotted out, then it'll be the end. On the other hand, we've got Insane Esports immediately eliminating YAKUZA seniors in just 3 minutes of the game. I think Rutvik will get spotted out right now. Zian got his position. Oh no, Zian walks away. What is he doing? Ah, Zian did definitely not spot Rutvik out there. No, I think Rutvik is gonna wait till they leave the sub and take the complete rotation, or else he's
Did
gonna
he? Did
walk back.
he?
Yup, there you go.
He did spot him. There you go, Stone Crushers. They will be eliminated here in position number 11. While RZ, they did have 1 kill. That's on Panisha, but that's about it. Let's see. Anyone else? Can they get any more kills? Those grenades are finally being launched. Oh, another fight towards this refinery area. RZ. They do have the high ground advantage, but against BFA, there's only 3 players. So there is a really good chance that the side of RZ can actually eliminate the entire squad. But if BFA, sometimes they do. I mean, we have seen a lot of fights where 1v4s are possible. So if that's the case this time around, BFA might just come out on top. But let's see, RZ, who takes a lot of damage here, coming in from 1000. I believe that's his name. Chris, on the other hand, will take him down. 2 versus 4 situation here. They will confirm the kill. RZ, 4 players versus 2 players on the side of BFA here.
Yep. Well, BFA currently they're standing in the second position with the overall scorecard. Do they have any chance to push Total Gaming down? Yeah, maybe a little. But Total Gaming already has a total of 88 points. And it's going to be hard taking them down eventually. A fight against them is not going to make sense, but consistency can lead BFA to be in the top 2 or maybe in the top 6. But as UAV is going to reveal away most of the positions at Refinery, that is RZ's teams getting spotted out and Arrow Esports at the same time. Krish is going to go ahead with the shotgun, get a confirmation. Black Flag Army going out in the 10th position. Not something that we expected to happen, as Black Flag Army, they had a very strong position in the overall scorecard. The second position, Total Gaming, on the other hand, they're doing pretty fine. Insane Esports is trying to make their way, the rotation all the way to Bayfront right now. And what do you think, Edge? 5 minutes into the game, we've got 9 teams, and the circle looks like it has taken most of the portion at Refinery, Oldhampton, Shrines, and Bayfront. But fun fact, Total Gaming already have done their rotation all the way from Santa Catarina to Command Post, which means Sixth Sense is going to have a potential fight against Total Gaming in some time.
Um, well, they are gonna be having a fight here. But the UAV, look at that. It is gonna be spotting up multiple players, multiple squads as well. Oh boy, Arrow Gaming once again taking it really, really slow. But where are Total Gaming? That's what I'm worried about here. Total Gaming, they do not show themselves for really a long time, but then once they come out, they just, you know, they bring down the thunder with them, and they will take down multiple squads at the same time. I still am kind of surprised. I was like, how the hell did they get 12 kills last match on the map of Purgatory? Another 3 kills. Well, that's their speciality right now, and look at that. Total Gaming, they do have that control. While they might be going in for a fight here against RCTIE and Arrow. Oh, there's actually Martin right next to him. Do not even try to take the fight against the Total Gaming. You will go down, Martin. They are the kill leader, Sixth Sense right now, but they are not having a really good time here today, here, Erika.
Yep. Well, Insane Esports, their position looks pretty consistent right now. They've got the hold of northern side of Refinery, and as long as they don't take a fight, I mean, as long as they don't pick a fight, they'll be all right. And RZ, on the other hand, they're doing pretty well all by themselves. 4 kills in the hands with 4 man up and running. Total Gaming, nothing yet so far. But Sixth Sense, they've got a quad kill in the hands, and they'll be spotting out Mafia Bala from Total Gaming. But will he get hunted down is my question. I'm not sure about it. But in City Sports, they've spotted out plenty of players of TGB. TGB, who are currently the 7th position of overall scorecard, who are fighting against Stone Crushers to retain that spot and make it to the finals. Not sure if it's gonna happen, but Total Gaming is going for a very long rotation away from Sixth Sense. They're making their way all the way to Refinery right now. Bit by bit, smaller steps, baby steps are gonna help them. But the UAV is still on the head of Refinery, revealing most of the positions away. And I think we have to wait till this third circle comes into the play. Till then, more than 5 teams at Refinery, they're gonna have a sweet sit down.
Mm-hmm. 9 squads, 31 players. This was a quick match at the beginning. We had some really good quick fights, but after that 5 minute mark, things have slowed down, and rightfully so, because everyone else, they are trying to make it really. They're trying to make it to the top of the scoreboard, so they want to make sure that they get as many points as they can. This is the last map of the day, guys. By the way, Kalahari, we were done with Bermuda, Purgatory, Kalahari, then Bermuda again, and Purgatory again, and Zay is done with delete, so he will take him down. Total Gaming, this is the first fight. Look at the time once again, 9 minutes, and that is when they're taking the first fight. TGB, on the other hand, throwing a bit of grenades there from that high ground advantage. RZ, while Chris goes down, RZ, they're not in a good position, but side of TGB, they have no kills and they have good positioning. If you ask me, Total Gaming, they will heal the lead back up to full HP. They are looking good and confident, and no one's gonna take their position. That's for sure. Their top to finish is completely, already decided and secured because this is the last map, and they're already 26 points ahead of everyone else. So that is something you cannot beat, at least not today. Maybe tomorrow you can give it a try, but Turtle Gaming, they do not want to end with 68, 88, I'm sorry. They want to make it past 100 while Sanjay goes down to punish a 10-minute mark, and another player on the side of TGB goes down, and Delete is in danger once again. He might get taken down, deals a bit of damage, deals a lot of damage actually. Oh my god. CB Jr. might go down. Mafia Balawi is also really
Yeah.
low. He might get eliminated. Let's see. The lead is right there. He might be reviving him. But let's see what's gonna happen. But Nisha gets that knock. And oh, Total Gaming, they did lose their first player. While Sheena, the big scoper, gets that skill on the stoner. Actually, Shahid stole it. Oh boy, that's gonna sting. But nevertheless, a kill, a player less, and a better position. That's all you need. Zian will get that knock onto ABD here, Elika.
Yep. Well, that knock is definitely gonna be one of the best ones for them. But the confirmation won't be coming in for a long time. Aroshinu gets knocked out, but gets confirmed by Aman this time. That's Zora Gaming stepping up the game. John Cena, and another knock on towards Arrow Esports against Roshan. But will Roshan get confirmed? Not sure, but yep, he definitely will. AJ with 5 kills in the hands. They've lost one of the players, but they'll keep the journey continuing. 6 with 4 kills. Martin and Zian are the last two players up and running. They have to make their way inside the circles. But what is wrong with Arrow Esports? They are walking in the opposite direction of the circle, which actually gives me a huge question mark right now. Well, on the other hand, Total Gaming confirms Shivam, and they'll be taking a very lengthy way and a risky way, TGB, into the circle. We've got Total Gaming who are trying to fight off against Insane Esports. Rohit gets spotted out. Rohit gets confirmed, I guess, in no time right now. He has a shotgun and he will put an end to Rohit. Total Gaming, the last two players, Delete and Mafia Bala, both of them are running for their lives. They're on the other side of the compound. Vishal gets knocked out by Total Gaming Delete. But will Delete confirm it is the question right now. Currently, he's trapped inside a lot of walls. Zian gets killed onto Woods Zuad, and there comes the confirmation onto its Shayad, and that is absolutely 23 players left and 9 teams still. We've got the fourth zone coming in anytime soon right now, but Total Gaming is not giving up, especially Delete. Mafia gets knocked out. It's the only way Delete can survive is to get away. On the other hand, Zian goes for a triple kill. Angry, that is insane esports with 6 kills in the hands. Shahid unfortunately gets knocked out and confirmed with 3 kills in his hands. And right now, insane esports has to go forward as Total Gaming last player Delete also gets confirmed. 8 teams right now. An edge. Do you think the fight in Kalar is going to retain? Because currently, according to the scorecard, TSM is in the top with 25 points, but absolutely 0 kills. 4 man alive though. Maybe they'll wait till the last circle and then they'll have the sweet amount of points in the hands.
Yeah, that is what maybe they're trying to go for. But I've been on the other hand, gets that kill on Jose, who's actually missed out a few shots there. He had a clean shot, but I don't know how he missed it. But anyway, fourth zone coming into play in 6 seconds right now, moving towards that foundation, a little northern of the foundation, is it? Old Monk will get a beautiful shot on the CB. John Cena will confirm his kill, and so does Old Monk. 6 squads alive, 14 more players. That's it. I mean, a couple of teams they have single player left, and Kaushik Malik will get that kill confirmed. Brings it down to 13, and looks like TSM might come out on top. They still have 4 players alive here. They are looking strong. They have a good position. They're all in the zone as well. Kaushik gets himself another one on the Joker. Will confirm that as well. 6 squads. Make it 11 because, oh boy, that's the side eliminated of TGB. And an elimination actually outside Arrow. They only have one more. This is turning out to be an interesting game here. Both TG and Arrow. This is not the kind of game that they expected here, Elika.
Not the game that even neither did I expect. Well, the zone seems to have one compound which Mr. JYT already has in his hands. And look at Insane Sports. They're standing in the corner, in the edge of the circle, and they're yet trying to make wonders happen. Just 4 seconds till the circle starts to close in again. Insane Sports with a huge advantage of 7 kills in the hands. TSM Olmo coming into the play will take down Vishal. That means one last player from Insane Sports. That is Illuminati. They are going behind Angry right now. Angry gets spotted out. Angry gets confirmed. That's insane. Going out in the fifth position. Now we've got the top four teams: TSM, RZ. We've got Aura Gaming, and this is going to be an epic battle coming in through as Arrow Esports. They've got one more player up and running. That is ADB. John Cena, he's at the bottom, he's at the low grounds, and he'll be getting spotted out and confirmed. That is Aura Gaming going out on the fourth position. The top three teams, TSM, RZ, and we've got Arrow Esports. As this Krish is trying to come out, take a fight. A lot of grenades being put to use right now, but I guess gunfight would make it rather easy. Arrow Esports ADB still in a corner behind the wall. RC's last two players, one of the players gets knocked out. TSM still with 8 kills in the hands. Olmo with a quad kill. RASMIC goes out in the third position. Arrow Esports goes out in the second position right now. And we are in the role right now as TSM finally makes their way to one booyah. Total Gaming unfortunately losing out in their favorite map. That is the map of Kalari.
TSM. They did come out on top. There you go. I mean, I told you, right? As soon as we saw them having four players alive at the end, we kind of knew that that they were players that they're gonna stay alive till the end. They did get enough kills as well in the end. So TSM with not just the 12 rank points, but also getting themselves the average amount of kills. So I think that is good enough to get themselves a better positioning. Better positioning in the overall scorecard.
Yeah.
Map wise, I think they're going to be on top. Total Gaming, what a disaster this is. But yeah, let's take. I mean, we gotta wait for the scorecards. So let's see. But what do you think? Who do you think are going to be on top apart from Total Gaming?
I mean, apart from Total Gaming, if you ask me, there's a good chance of BFA resisting in the top six. But having a look at the last zone and the fight of the last zones, I think it's going to be a good jump for TGB, working up all the way up. Stone Crushers will be pushed down eventually. And apart from Total Gaming, Six Sense, nah, not a chance that Six Sense will be able to make it. But yep, Yakuza seniors, they have a good chance of making it into the top six, I would say.
Hmm? Oh, I mean, if my stats are right, I mean, Sixth Sense, they don't have a really good chance, but I think they have, decreased they have actually, made that deficient a bit closer now, a bit closer. But yeah, I still don't think they made their way back into the top six. But I think tomorrow would be a better day for them. Let's take a quick look at the map wise scorecard. TSM FTX 12 rank points, 9 kill points brings the total up to 21. They're sitting at the top right now. Speed spot, Aura Gaming 7 rank points, 9 kill points, 16 total points. Insane Esports, on the other hand, 6 rank, 7 kill, total up to 13. RASMIC, yep, 12 points. That is not bad. 6 cents, there you go. They have 9 actually. They are in 6th position. They have 9 total points. Not a great, not a great score, but at least something is. It's better than their previous performances, right? So I would give them the benefit of the doubt there. But our esports, they sit at 5th position here.
Yep. Well, the position seems like they're in favor towards FTX or a gaming and Insane Esports. Although Insane Esports, I guess, is around in the 12 of the overall scorecard. So I'm not expecting that they'll take a hard push. But TGB will definitely, as Stone Crushers got eliminated in the 10th position. I can now officially say that in the top six, TGB is one of the teams. Stone Crushers, they just had 1 point in their hands, and Yakuza Seniors barely making any efforts. 12th position, their performance just got reduced, including Black Flag Army, who were in the top second position in the overall scorecard at the last map, but now in the 11th position with only 1 point in their hand. I don't know what happened to Black Flag Army, but not a performance that I was expecting them to give forward for. But yeah, who's excited for the overall scorecard? The first top six set of the teams who will be walking into the finals, and they are gonna be Total Gaming, TSM, Arrow Esports, Black Flag Army, and Yakuza Seniors, along with TGB. Oh my god, that was so close. I definitely said the name of Yakuza Seniors in the top six just just we had just a minute ago, including TGB's name. But after I saw that Yakuza only secured 1 point, yet they made it to the top six. Huge applause to them. Congratulations to Total Gaming, TSM Arrow, Black Flag Army, Yakuza Seniors, and TGP for making it to the top six. And look at Total Gaming's points, only 9 points away from hitting that 100 mark, yaar.
Tough luck. I actually thought they might get a better score at the final map of Kalahari. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for them, but there's still tomorrow. There's still six more maps, right? So let's see what happens. While TSM 81, they closed out the distance now from 26 to 10. That is a really good performance coming in with them. Arrow Esports on the other hand, 70, 63 from Black Flag, 52 from Yakuza, and TGP is also there at the top. Well, RASMIC 41, Arrow Gaming 40, 39 on Stone Crushers, Insane Esports 29, 21 on 6 cents. So there you go. They did jump a position there from 12th to 11th. Well, we are gamers. Unfortunately, they are down now to 21. But here's the thing: this every single team, they still have a chance here to make it into the top six tomorrow. But I mean, we are done for today. The BO6, we are done. I mean, it's a BO12 actually, but today it's going to be the 6 maps, and tomorrow we'll have the other 6 maps.
Yeah.
So after the first half, I still think 6 cents, VR Gamers, Insane Esports, every one of these teams, they have it's a slight chance, but it's still a chance nevertheless.
Yep, a slight chance. Let's see if they can make it. But yeah, RASMIC, RAAZ, Aura, Stone Crushers, Insane, Six Sense, We Are Gamers, they've put in their efforts. Maybe you can try a little bit better next time. Although, meanwhile, you can go back to the streams, you can check where you lost, go back to the drawing board, go back to your strategies, and fix where the problems are, find the solutions of the problems you have, and maybe you'll perform better in the next tournament. But yeah, great performance coming in from the top six teams, especially Black Flag Army. All the way from the first map, they maintain the consistency. Total Gaming walking away with half the booyahs in these 6 matches. That is 3 maps of booyah in their hands. Purgatory, Kalahari, and Purgatory. Kalahari was a little close for them in the second set of rotation, but that was taken away from TSM FTX.
Well, today it was fun. It was fun, having total gamers get themselves a couple of booyahs. I think 3 booyahs in total. So actually, they did get both the booyahs on the map of Purgatory, and then one on Kalahari. The last one, unfortunately, they missed out on getting that 100 total points, but doesn't really matter. They still sit on their throne. Still, they don't give a damn about any other team. Sitting on 91 points, the second best is 81. So 10 difference, still a lot. And they will be feeling confident moving on into the tomorrow's 6 maps, right? So after that, I mean, we'll have the 6 teams qualify from the 12 teams. So, I mean, today's rifle play, especially the snipers coming in from the side of Arrow Esports, I gotta say, that was absolutely beautiful to watch. And there were not a lot of grenade launcher kills in the last, set of cycle, the last BO3. But before that, I believe we had some grenade kills. There were a lot of grenade kills indeed. I still remember that fight in the waters, between the 2 soul survivors of 2 different teams, and with the glue walls and the grenades. That was just beautiful to watch. But yeah, I mean, we will be taking a look at all these, right, once again. So me and Elika will be back after a short break, but you guys don't go anywhere because we will be back with the highlights of the entire day here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the highlights of World Esports Cup. India's planes right now. Well, we had the first best of six happening today, and it went really great into the favor of Total Gaming. Well, I guess let's have a quick back at the top six games that happened today, especially starting from Bermuda, then Purgatory, Kalari. We had the same rotation of the maps again. And Edge, as you'll be joining with me through the highlights, how has the last three games been for you?
Well, we'll talk about the last two games later on because let's take a look at the map number one here. Starting off with the map of Bermuda. You know, the map where I believe Arrow did come out on top there, Slayer. Ooh, beautiful kills coming in from him early into the game. But after that, it's been slow. I mean, look at that Bermuda map. 40 minutes in, they still had 10 squads. I don't think that had happened today in the last set of last set of maps. But anyway, this was a game that Arrow did come out on top. You know, they showed their dominance, and they were actually feeling really good. You know, getting that kill, getting that elimination on the total gaming, the one arguably the best on the server. But Yeah, I mean, Arrow, they were really confident in the first match. So I think that also Yakuza, right? They were the second team to get eliminated. Sorry, second position there. That also helped them secure a spot in the top six.
Yup. Well, beginning with the second map, I don't think it went pretty well in the favors of Stone Crushers and Yakuza Seniors, especially. But AG, they were having a good time. Moro Gaming, they definitely put up a lot of efforts. TSM, on the other hand, they were showing aggression from the beginning. So I guess it pretty much made sense. Arrow Esports also had a good time. You know, the one best thing that I want to talk about Arrow Esports is the cover they make for their team, the trades they're given. I think they play a very major role. As you push down to the last map in the first half, that is Kalahari, where the sub totally went in crazy with more than 4 or 5 teams clustering each other out.
Mm-hmm. Well, map number three, map of Kalahari, as you were talking about. 15 minutes. We had like three. So that was a relatively longer match. Usually Kalahari, 13 minutes, 14 minutes is usually what I usually think about when when we talk about the map of Kalahari. But talking about the map of Bermuda again. That first map, I think it did go into the favor of Aero Esports, but then after that, two back-to-back booyahs the side of Total Gaming, the map of Purgatory and the map of Kalahari as well. Here on the second set of cycle of the maps, map number 4, that is Bermuda. See, Total Gaming. They did have a good time, but I don't think they got the booyah, did they here, Elika? Um, well, Elka's thinking about what to say, so I'll just say what's in my head. I
Yeah.
think Total Gaming did not have a really good game in this map, at least decent enough, but not the kind of performance that we expect from the side of Total Gaming. Well, RZ on the other hand, especially YS, I gotta admit, YS Yakuza, they were really, really good, getting that 14 kills and
Mm-hmm.
staying alive till the end, taking the narrow east was in second position. That is absolutely beautiful gameplay coming in from them. On the other hand, we did move on
Yep.
to the map number 5. That is a map of Purgatory. Yakuza, once again, they did start off strong, but they did lose a player early in the game. John Cena, on the other hand, he was the one that actually started popping off in the last two maps. He was doing really, really good while Aura Gaming. They did get eliminated in position number 11. TSM was having a good time, and so did TG. Total Gamings, they were once again having a really good time. Look at those grenades coming in from Mafia, absolutely destroying the side of Black Flag Army. And Total Gaming, I mean, on the map of Purgatory, they did show up huge on the first time, and even the second time, they did show up why they are the best. And this was the map where they actually got
Yeah.
themselves so many kills that they had a
Mm-hmm.
lead of 26 points there. Like, and now talking about the last map, Kalahari, Total Gaming, it was a total disaster for them.
Yep, it was definitely a total disaster. Although they started off on the very wrong foot, TGB entirely taking an aggression over there. Mafia Ball are going down to way too early. We've got Insane Esports waiting and putting that aggression till the very last second. RC got eliminated in the hands. We've got Foundation filled with TGB's aggression. TSM, on the other hand, they were taking one player at least from each team to get that prime points of over 8 kills in the hands, and they definitely managed to do that. I guess TSMFTX, they outplayed all the teams in the last map, that is a map of Kalahari, and they managed to pretty much survive till the very end.
They did manage to survive. It was a good day. It was a good day for a lot of teams, especially Total Gaming, getting themselves 3 booyahs in 6 maps. That is impressive. They did not reach that 100 total point score, but they still have 91. That is good enough. Moving on tomorrow's. Tomorrow is gonna be the other half of today's BO12, right? We are done with 6. We will be having 6 more tomorrow. But yeah, a huge shout out to everyone, to Infinix Smartphones, to India Today Gaming, and as well as Platonia, our broadcast partner, without whom this particular tournament wouldn't have been possible. And as always, it has been a treat casting alongside you, Elika. I mean, we did only cast 3 maps. I'm pretty sure the first 3 maps was fun as well. But tomorrow it's going to be another BO6. I mean, yeah, 6 more maps, not a BO6, but 6 more maps. What are your expectations for tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow. I'm expecting much better performance than what we saw today. We saw a kind of one-sided game coming in from Total Gaming, solely dominating the entire server. Tomorrow I want each and every team to give their best performance, because this is the only chance you've got to make it to the finals, to present India and get that in your hands with a total of 75 lakh prize pool you're fighting for. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be a better day, and I hope all these teams go back and they practice, they go back to the drawing board, know where it went wrong for them today. And I guess for that's it for today. I will say we have 6 more maps to come in for tomorrow, and if you don't want to miss them, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you follow us on Instagram, where we give updates of each and every region qualifier at the rate India Today Gaming. All the links are given in description, so I make sure you don't miss out anyone. Thank you so much for WEC for giving such an opportunity to cast on this English test, India Today for organizing this event, and Infinix Smartphones, of course, for presenting this beautiful event to you guys, and our broadcast partner, Claytonia, who's been much support to other casters.
Well, with that, we are done for the day. We will be seeing you tomorrow yet again on the same, on the same channel, same time. But until then, good night, stay safe, and take care.